hands of Brock. Everyone else has their rifles. A pivotal round economically for NRG.
Half armors across the board as well. Not as much comfort as Recon has to be cleared. Now there's the spot out on Amada. Curveball into his face, fully connecting Brock, able to peel back a little bit of that pressure, but it's Timotino again, finding two. Immediately back into the advantage here is 100 Thieves. Now the cluster and rotate towards B. Meanwhile, NRG trying to reinforce that A site.
Well, 100 Thieves there know that the mid crunch is coming, and Timotino deals with it almost single-handedly. Swings around the pillar, gets one, goes right back to double doors, gets another. That is absolutely insanely good awareness and mechanical ability on top of that. So he's going to use the overdrive here. Brock somewhat in the vicinity, but not really wanting to mess with that too much. So I guess if you're NRG, the good news is Timotino's not going to have that ult for the next round or two.
The way that he's shooting with the rifle, he doesn't really need it.
That's exactly it.
3 players to save for NRG. A tough pill to swallow. Necessary for them. Just don't have an economy to try to play this one out. It's just far too risky, so will allow for 100 Thieves to string together a 3rd round consecutively and take the lead for themselves.
This is a little tough for NRG in the context of you had to show this map the other day against BBL, and they were constantly just playing very passive, very default, looking for some moments to kind of get some info, make some good rotation. Sure, they'd have some mid choke pressure set up, and they'd have some little tricks in there, but so far 100 Thieves has found some really nice timings. Like, they're waiting out some of these moves that NRG is wanting to make. I mean, this is ridiculous work from Timotino. Oh my God. Okay, well, he just got him through the smoke. So kind of when you're in the zone like that, it just feels like every shot you take hits. So NRG, I think, wise to pull an early timeout. At the very least, maybe slow Timotino down a little bit.
Yeah, they have to do something to start containing him.
Right.
He's just had a free reign on this map so far. And granted, yes, a bit lucky with the turnaround spray, but with how fast he was able to pull that off, certainly still putting his ability, his skill out on display.
So kind of curious what Bonkar wants to do, if he wants to be a little bit more aggressive at the mains, maybe throw that knife a little bit earlier, or have a pop flash set up from the KO in A main, try to tee up Kiko or something like that. Be really diligent with this composition that NRG runs. You got to make sure that you're keeping those double duelists in check. They've been pretty good about it so far, but so far 100 Thieves, on the other hand, the prep and the reads have been really, really good, and credit's got to go to the coaching staff, to NBS, having them really well situated to find some good timings around this util. That flash. Just keep 100 Thieves honest, and it's important to maintain that space. You'd love to get 100 Thieves forced over onto the B side as often as you can. Push them into Mata's Harbor util. This round they do move Scuba's toxic screen over to the A side as well. So they really want to try to show force over on the A side, but 100 Thieves not scared.
Now they'll re-clear this quite quickly at that. So that forward aggression off the rip. Wiley just going to be ignored now by 100 Thieves. Hasn't really bought too much time either. Ethan starting to wake his way back over to A. Meanwhile, Timotino charging forward, but Ethan will be able to find him from bridge. Meanwhile, Cryo in mid nearly had them lined up, but can only find the one kill. Rock keeps him back. In with that player advantage. Spike will get planted.
Importantly, that took the Reckoning out of the round. Oh, awesome.
Take Scuba out of the round. Video scaling for the Reckoning, now going to be sent out, and bang, catching Brock from behind. Asuna is trying to keep Ethan contained, but gets caught with util in hand, and bang. Now he's going to try to do it all, but no. Vora is still there, gets line of sight.
Hello, Zaid. Welcome, Zaid. Yeah.
100 Thieves get another round win, 4-2. Not allowing for Bunkar's intervention to get them another one back.
Well, they're absolutely cruising. And they're just kind of showing that they're willing to try other things on the map, but The plan always seems to be A all the way. Bang at his reckoning. Able to get some great value out of it there. Get that kill, really solidify that round. Vora, right place, right time. NRG continues to be able to get rifles into it with those half armor buys. Look at how close we are to some big ults though. Oh, Vora.
This is everything that they're trying. 100 Thieves, whether they're ready for it or not, they're dealing with it. When you're running this solo duelist composition, you need Kiko to be operating and firing on all cylinders. And at the moment, he's 1-6-1. Nice little flash timing there. Setting up Mata for the peak. Timotino going to be taken down. Asana's still alive, and now they're running back available. So he finds Mata as well.
Another concerning thing here for NRG is you're not getting Kiko into that op because your economy is constantly on the back foot.
No fuel.
Well, at least run it back, yeah.
Let's get rid of that. Let's concern it now. Asana going to be dead for real. We'll find the finisher. Shock Dart's going to be locked in. Cryo tagged at 45. Spike being planted. Delayed approach. Ethan sprinting up in the mid. Now pumps the brakes, but bang. His presence is going to be noted. Those shots are ringing out. Cryo does get finished off, but Scuba keeping them in this. Vora again. An opportunity to try to go for the clutch. Finds the timing onto one. The drone up over the top. The spot is there on the Ethan. 0 point stops him using that Hunter's Fury if he even wanted to. Is Ethan going for the tap? But Vora does not buy it. Gets the clutch and gets yet another round for 100 Thieves.
Oh, they're just all locked in here to start. They were fired up when they came onto the stage, and they're fired up in the server. And every little thing, this is probably one of the better efforts we've seen from NRG. They're able to hold the site, but then there's that little moment where Bang sneaks in between Ethan and Brock and gets a freebie. That one's got to be a little bit tilting. The timing on that just so perfect. Now finally an eco for NRG. A couple sheriffs, a couple marshals, and a guardian for Scuba. A ton of ults in there. So I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, especially if Kiko gets that Blade Storm, that they just start going to town on him. Just throwing everything.
Timotino down to 14.
Caution.
Didn't seeing that go, reading this push, and now wants to maybe try to confirm it, but no, offers to save that 0 point. But Mata on this push forward, it's quite a bit of damage. Hunter's Fury is going to be called in. Austin able to find that 1 kill. Brock desperately trying to shut down this push. As Mata will be able to finish off Bang. Finds that elimination. Brock getting Vora at the same time.
I know.
But Cryo wins out a fight here on B. Opening things up as the spike gets ushered over. It's the second shot from Timotino to take down Ethan.
Careful now.
Volley over to Arch as Kiko desperately dashing forward, trying to up the pace, trying to get the catch, the hip fire shot. Not going to connect, and the spike is in the hands of the escaping Asana. And now Brock is dead. Kiko left alone to his own devices. And Cryo still has him. Health be damned, he's got the better gun.
They're just, oh my God, Cryo so on top of things, and that neural theft huge from him as well. Found a great timing to punish Ethan, who was trying to get in there, see if he could help out on the B site, but 100 Thieves is doing such a nice job of getting an opening pick or being a little bit patient and then taking some mid control. They always have a player either coming through elbow or coming through mid proper to set up that extra angle onto B, and it's destroyed NRG in these attempted, either retakes or thwarts of executes. So you have to take another timeout as NRG to stop this madness if you can. I mean, 100 Thieves just looks so well prepared today.
Yeah, I mean, you need as much as you can get, and right now you basically have nothing.
Yeah.
So need to be able to recover this half as much as humanly possible. And our 100 Thieves already up to 6. 4 more rounds to be played out in this half. I feel like if you're NRG, you probably need at least 5. Maybe you can get away with 4 if you can find the pistol.
True. I mean, there's still a way back in, and now you're finally going to be able to get to that operator. A little bit of safety with the Blade Storm behind it for Kiko, who's 1-7 right now. that surely can't last. The guy's just been too damn good here in Paris. Has to be a blow up from him. There's a attempted shot of Timatino.
Fury coming through, trying to assist Timatino on this entry. Damage going to be found, but it's up and over for Kiko. He tries to go aggressive. He had that operator in hand. And now it's going to be down on the floor. It's the far side of that mid pillar. Taking Bang low, but not being able to take him down. He had to jump on him as well.
Yeah, they're being really proactive, our 100 Thieves, about trying to clear that cubby behind the pillar. You can see they even re-cleared it with a little bit of spam to make sure that nobody from NRG tried to slide back in there. Now Brock will eventually make his way there, but opened up so much of the map here. 100 Thieves
Sudah masih ada wall.
have a pretty open B site.
Enak
Scuba
buat masuk
working miracles here against BBL. Can he find another rabbit in the hat? Just going to be patient, waiting for this execute, just playing that quick one tap. Brock now also going to slot in.
I'm out of here.
Wah, gila juga.
Brock, look at
Kagak pakai apa-apa masuknya, bro.
Scuba getting involved. Spike drop, trying to be
Kagak
recovered
pakai
here by
smoke,
Bang.
kagak
Will
pakai
be able
wall.
to collect it, but this puts so much more pressure on
Masih ada wall
Cryo.
Asuna itu.
Trying to crack open this site. Scuba going for the check now. Through tunnel. Spots him. Oh, and they're both just going to get wrecked. Cryo also down, now down to a sliver, and Brock will continue to maintain control. B-site his in this round. A third established for NRG. Still a lot more to be done.
Yeah, discipline now for NRG. Re-clearing mid, having Brock into that position. They're a little more confident that they can just hold the chokes. And so when the time starts ticking down, they just say, okay, we'll go 2-2. Scuba and Brock able to just lay down the crossfire into that entry point. Get some huge kills. 4-4 Brock, who's going to get really close to another Hunter's Fury off of that round. Bang does have a reckoning. So does Mata. Oh, and goodbye, Cryo.
You want to be found? Cryo out of the fight. Kiko now trying to just hold this position, hold elbow control, but blind does connect, and ooh, he does botch the tailwind out, but still will be able to escape unscathed. Close call and a close affair, though. Two players should have been spotted by that drone.
That's going to leave your heavy stack over at B maybe a little bit longer. Seeing the Harbor and the Phoenix makes you feel like maybe that's where it's going to be. Ethan dead on the jiggle.
Timatino so fast to collect that. And now you have Mata corralled here on this site. Phantom to try to hold the line. A reckoning perhaps, and desperation could be used to peel back some of the pressure for himself. It's another run it back coming through as Asuna trying to find that kill, but Mata will be able to deny him. Brock nearly going to jump into Timatino, but he's again just so damn fast. Turns to the side, finds that kill, and Mata run down. Kiko bringing it back into a 2v2. Spike being planted, late approach into A main, coming in from Scuba. Drone now trying to shift to that position, but Asuna.
Wih, pas banget nengok lagi tuh.
Scuba now trying to take him down one by one. They don't want to try to isolate these fights. If he swings here, never mind. Won't even be able to find it. Don't need that counter punch when Asuna is shooting like that. It's a big 3K. And yet another round. 400 Thieves.
This one gets a little bit scrappy despite the great start again from Timatino. His entries have been incredible. First kills must be through the roof. What a readjust on that spray from Asuna, who continues his reign of terror on Phoenix no matter what map he's on. Absolutely ridiculous.
And because of that 3K, he's already 3 charges to the next running back. Which would make it, what, maybe 4 in this half?
At least. It's a lot.
Catching a glimpse, Kiko.
Lihat lagi tuh.
He's just been given no chance, no wiggle room to play the game.
And that's the op for NRG down, so they got to try to recover it. couple of their players only on Guardian and Stinger, so it's just in a hit. Scuba with a Stinger.
Okay.
Wah, dibakar itu.
Ethan just gonna try to disrespect this Molly, catch somebody
Awal
off
ditanya.
guard. Swing around
Huh?
the back, will be able to find the one, but bang.
Spike down.
Back pillar will be
Yeah.
able to clean him up for it. Going for an EMEA dart there. Won't be able to spot out too much of anything, but they still have the player advantage. Bang has Mata. Snake bite from Scuba to try to peel back.
Last player
Ooh.
Any of this onslaught, but it's just dead. Completely outgunned, outnumbered, outmaneuvered, and outbrained here. 100 Thieves just running away with this map, 8-3.
This is absolutely unbelievable. A team that hasn't beat NRG yet this year. 100 Thieves have lost every time over in Americas. But today, at this whole tournament, they have been a different force. And they are pushing NRG to the brink. This last round feels so needed for NRG to stay in this map.
Yeah, 4th round here, and then a pistol win. Might just be enough to stabilize things, but just given the way that 100 Thieves are shooting at the moment, it feels like that's where largely the diff is coming from.
Look at this, double outlaw. There's only one player who has full armor, and that's Mata, because he bought down to a Spectre. This could be brutal for NRG if they get caught out. Mata holding the other side of this angle behind the box.
Oh,
Asuna thinking about
starting
that.
to get checked for. Common spot is Tivatino just going to be clearing out. Then a recon with a shorty. Quickly jumps back, gives up that space at elbow.
Looks like they're going to peel back fully. Curious if anybody on NRG could hear those footsteps from the Neon. Mata might have. They have to at least respect that it could just be a fake and a pause. Grab of the orb though. Asuna one away from another run it back.
And he's got the spike. Self-suppression. Basically just confirming that this is the site that they're indeed going to be hitting, but swinging the corner, Tivatino able to find Ethan to start things off. Kiko having the dash back, giving up space with that judge in hand. Certainly not what you want to be doing. But no other recourse. The ulti now to be popped, space to be taken by Asuna, storming his way towards orange, spot on the line. Kiko dead, Tivatino with another kill. Asuna is running and gunning. Mata standing, absolutely no chance. Brock, well, he can find one. I don't think he's going to be able to find this round win. The push coming through, he's dead. This half, it's over. 9-3.
Timatino just absolutely clotheslines him here. Just the run and gun to open things up against Ethan, holding the line of the door. Beautiful work from the duelist 100 Thieves. A phenomenal first half.
Couldn't really ask for this to go much better than it did. Both timeouts out of the hands of NRG as well. This map at the moment has 100 Thieves written all over it. And if they're going to continue to play like this and NRG can't find their footing, this entire series might have 100 Thieves written all over it. Along with that trophy. Pressure going to be mounting NRG. Needing to find some stability, but for now, let's send things over to Ian.
100 Thieves looking good. NRG fans, where you at? I'm here with Sam. He's from Florida. You can see he's not in an NRG jersey, but he's supporting them today because of a certain player. Tell me your story, Sam.
So we got to support Scuba. Scuba was from Cooper Academy last year, Tier 2, became a world champion. We're here for Scuba, so send fans. We got it for NRG.
Well, you can see that 100 Thieves have got off to pretty good start here. I think that I was speaking to you a little bit earlier on. You think you've got this in the bag. Are you concerned at all?
Not at all. 9-3 curse plus 100 Thieves have never won a major. That's not going to change tonight. Absolutely not.
Wow, do you agree, 100 Thieves? Where's 100 Thieves at? There's some booing going on down here. What's your name, man?
It's Alex. What's up, guys? Y'all saw me yesterday, didn't y'all? Yeah, right. BBL fans. What's up?
Oh, you're the guy who went crazy with the key.
Oh, that's right. What are you guys doing? FNS, I saw you guys on Twitch. Come on now, guys. Y'all love it. You know you do.
Bro, the eye contact with the camera is crazy. I love it. What's your name?
Hello, Aya.
Hi.
Aya.
Hi, Aya. Why do you think NRG are going to win this?
Of course, we're in Paris. Paris luck. We win champions, so why we wouldn't win today?
Fantastic. All right, listen, Sam, you've got 20 seconds left. You want to start an NRG chant right now?
Paris, we came from the US and from other countries. We want you to get loud, Paris, for NRG. Ready? Once, NRG. NRG.
I love it. Let's get back into it.
Yeah, there's some
Kaget gua.
disagreement
Kenapa?
amongst the crowd, it would
Suara
seem.
gua kan?
Hah?
Lu denger
I
gua
don't know
kan?
what you mean.
Dengar suara lu.
Everyone's just getting along so very well.
Just rainbows and handshakes and hugs all around.
I mean, it is that after the games, everybody's able to just kind of brush it aside once the action's over. But you gotta love the rivalries that have been happening here. But for NRG now, needing the energy from the crowd, if they want to get any kind of stability,
Suna.
any kind of win on this map. Ethan,
Boom.
like a shot, and oh my God. That's a draw
Aku
dropper.
bos.
As Mana gonna be the one to claim the kill on a bang. And Ethan's. What happened?
I don't know.
What happened during that halftime break? Can we get a blood test?
Yeah.
Because that was a pelter of a shot.
2 of them. That is ridiculous work from Ethan. Ethan just said, screw it. The Sheriffs and let's ball. They are,
Scuba's been spotted.
yeah.
Brock is pinging this out.
I think this is probably round over. We'll see. Bora has a Sheriff of his own.
Si NRG nggak
Gonna
pakai
be a little late to the
ini
party.
kan ya? Ini apa?
Cryo taking down Ethan. Putting that
Apa
Sheriff on the
Sentinel,
floor.
30 seconds.
Clear the recon, and they're just swinging off the back of that one. Nicely timed here by NRG. As it is just going to be Bora in a 1v4.
Planted.
Finds the first.
Or
That's one of the fuller HP members. Check into the cove. Bit of spam here. NRG trying to send a message, make him think that this is going to be completely undoable. So wall going to be situated as well. He would not like to hear it, but frankly, I do have to agree. Even as good as Vora has been playing, don't see him pulling this one out.
No, there's just no time. Now.
Looks like he's more than happy to just go down to the spike. Doesn't want to give them any more. Whole charge is over, no more credits. We'll just tuck away and allow this pistol to go over to NRG. So 4th round win to be found. 100 Thieves not yet able to make it up to double digits.
iya, buat tes ya.
We'll just be going, in all likelihood, for the full classics.
For sure. I mean, great start for NRG. Exactly what they needed. Ridiculous stuff from Ethan. I don't even know. This turn there. Oh, so good. Timatino a little slow to react compared to what we saw in that first half.
Yeah.
He seemed like anytime somebody had to jump on him, he was turning on him. Snap of the fingers. But yeah, no buy up here at all. Full classics for 100 Thieves.
I had that bandit for a brief little moment, but decided to go against it, so.
I'm not against it if you want to go for a bandit there to try to do some extra damage, especially stick it in the hands of a player who's got the hot hands, quite literally and figuratively, in the case of Asuna.
Does this stack get rewarded, though, is going to be my question. I mean, Timatino is doing his damnedest to try to exert some pressure here. Stop them from scaling and getting information around A. So far, it's working pretty decently well. So the cluster of NRG starting to advance towards B main. Spike's still going to be held back at cannons. There's a very real chance for 100 Thieves to get an immense amount of damage here.
I thought maybe there'd be a pivot to A. Sometimes Neons will play by themselves over there. But they're going to go for B.
So they're not buying it. Consideration on rotation here for Bang, but Timatino, he's already working his way over. Molly out, not much found off that. For shock darts at the ready. He's gonna have to send it here pretty damn soon as the 0 point's gonna be thrown through.
30 seconds
He'll
left.
be able to find a smattering of damage, but not too much to speak about.
Dapat
With
satu.
Cryo playing forward, finding one. Mana gonna be taken down, but Ethan Scuba able to find some kills on the back end. Timatino with one, but Kiko, the hip fire, not to be rewarded. It's gonna be Bora looking for.
Wah, yang mana gitu?
That's the reload.
Down B.
The drone over the top. The head is spotted. No more shock darts.
10 seconds.
We'll get the location reveal.
Planted.
There's a recon for the back of this one. And he's one shot.
Wah, siapa duluan yang
Standing ahead.
Recon to the side, the dance away. Vora can just try to play this one on time, but he wants to fight, it seems like. As Kiko slotted in the back sight. Vora jumping the corner! The right click connects! And 100 Thieves continue
Dia
to
dengar kah?
walk on water! Drop the pistol,
Ada di
no
backside apa gimana?
problem! They've got the thrifty!
Oh my word, the confidence here from the IGL of 100 Thieves. Insane work. The fact that he doesn't die here, he just turns. He's like, well, there's somebody else popping through. Maybe I can kill the other one before the Marshal kills me. And then he gets back to safety, gets the reload. That is unthinkable. Bongard can only shake his head in disbelief. Our co-streamers love it.
That is jaw-dropping that he's able to get away with that. So force buy here from NRG. Tipitino not able to find either shot with that outlaw. Will rescale, repeak this angle. Managed to break line of sight just fast enough. Cloudburst as well for the other two to get across the cannons.
And they're gonna slow approach the B site again. No trips at the front door, so not sure if one got cleared off screen there. It's gonna see Timotino. I think we might have seen his foot there.
Perhaps. I didn't see a ping come down.
Maybe not.
Seems like they're still reasonably suspicious about this. Timotino, okay, shifting to the side for a second. I thought he was just gonna try to go for a wall bang. So recon ping's gonna be exchanged here on either side. Modifying one. Vora gonna be taken down. Cryo will be forced off of this corner. The jump there from Ethan just absorbs all that damage, so Kiko can collect the kill.
Wah, kena itu.
Shot, that connected. Kiko's down to 6.
180 Keikonya.
Spike
Just
planted.
happened to hit him, but Bang is so much further forward than they might anticipate. Can he catch them off guard? No. Mana
Bang.
watching and waiting for it. More than prepared. Smalley out. Double pump there from Timotino, able to find the one, collects a weapon.
Player
He's
standing.
trying to find his way out of this one now. Alone. 2 health between two of these players. Scuba as well, worse for wear. I mean, it certainly is doable on paper, but given the time, just not to be. Ethan will be able to find the force buy from NRG. They trade it right back.
If you could have done a little bit more damage there as Timotino, you'd be feeling pretty good about it, but this time around, a much better B-site hit. Working the map a little bit. Scuba there in mid. He's keeping Timotino pinned. Something you don't see on the screen, but he's just kind of working back and forth across the crosshairs. Just really nice play on that back site. Keeping everything under their purview. Making sure that nobody gets away with something a little scary. Would have maybe liked to have seen Bang be a little bit more patient behind that high tide, but still, 100 Thieves in a fine position as far as the round score goes, but the economics right now, definitely not in their favor. Meanwhile,
I mean, you just won a round with Classics 2 rounds ago. Just do it again.
yeah,
Hey, now you've got a sheriff.
yeah, it's even easier.
Yang gue duluan sih, Pak. Ngantuk gue, Jip.
Fewer bullets and a little bit of a longer reload for Vora, so might not be able to quite deliver the same results.
Love to get the reckoning out from NRG as 100 Thieves at the very least in this round if you could. And it might just be part of the plan anyway for NRG. They need all the rounds they can get, so kind of a lot of times you'll see teams when they're at a big deficit just start throwing ults even against ecos. A lot of choke point nades.
Oh, nyangkut.
Tailwind forward right there in Asana's face.
Ah!
The gun, but cannot get it out in time. Mana able to find himself a second looking for
Barang,
that third.
barang.
Back pedals away. It's under the corner. And that's just going to be all of these 100 Thieves
Aku
players
dari itu.
completely corralled and dispatched.
30 seconds left.
Timotino now. Once again, to see if he can find some additional damage for the squad.
Spike planted.
Push out to the side, Scuba's into the open. But he doesn't look to
Timing.
his left, so doesn't actually
Timing.
have that spot at all.
So much to check here for Timotino.
In the corner, that shot ends up coming through. Gun now going to be recovered. It was a try to fight this into main, but Scuba will be able to find him. Headshot to the back of the skull, and NRG starting to pick up the pace.
Yeah, so now when do 100 Thieves think about the timeout? Maybe NBS will give him one more before he decides to try to change things up. I like the idea here from 100 Thieves to just throw everything at that A main choke, but still NRG able to break out, even though Ethan down to 1 HP at the end of it. Able to hang on for dear life. Timatino gonna have that operator now. Big time round now. 100 Thieves, they can get this one. Should be feeling a lot more comfortable about closing this out. Was that no command?
Bang, unable to pop anything. Asuna having to use the ultimate before he gets into the range of that null. Bora's going to be taken down though, and Ethan looking for help. More has to go for that reload, but Kiko will be able to find Asuna. Snaps him back behind the wall. Timatino now trying to go on the approach with Cryo, getting a sense of it. He's able to read Ethan's position, spams him through the wall, gets that neural depth invested. 3v4, the Reckoning now going to be sent out. This thing's become increasingly scrappy. Slow scale through the fast lane. The push coming in. Mana able to catch a glimpse, but cannot make the shot connect. Timatino's still alive, but has not been able to scale forward. Mana going to be stunned up. Curveball.
Ya Allah.
And somehow Asuna cannot get that kill. NRG very much finding their footing now. Just 3 rounds away from tying this up. And I think that timeout needs to pop up sooner rather than later. Perhaps they'll wait for a full buy round, but a lot got invested into this from both sides. And NRG, they're the ones who came out on top.
Those flashes there just not connecting. Curveballs were turned on at the very end. Not sure who hit those flashes onto the initial kind of shutdown of 100 Thieves attempted retake, because I didn't see Ethan get any assists in the kill feed. Kind of makes me raise my eyebrows a bit there. Vora has his ult. So does Timatino. So another round where Thrifty very much on the cards. 400 Thieves. If you can find your moment. Scuba seemingly going to be on anti-lurk duty for this one. That's often kind of your role as a Viper. Kind of watch that backside a little bit. Even tapping, looking for that Phoenix aggressive around the corner curveball. Sometimes you'll see those set plays, but 100 Thieves set play this time, it's delayed. It's behind the pyramid. Looking to throw the curveball out front. Should be able to clear this drone. Let's see. Ooh, that's a great snake bite.
Very well placed. All in try to prevent the plant. Cryo though, backpedal away. Rid of some of that decay, but majority of it was damage suffered. Overdrive now popped. Timatino on the approach here from behind, but Scuba looks back, is able to clear him out. Neon now dead, and it's an empty B site that all of NRG are looking to pivot to, and Scuba still late here on this angle, but Asuna will have him outdone. Weapon can be recovered, but doesn't have the help. Hunter's veering through. Bora able to find one, finds another. Mana, Brock, Ethan all dead. The spike. They're on the floor, and Kiko has to stick it. But it's around the back. Does he have it? Oh, it would just be by a narrow margin, but now he's got to kill them all, and he cannot. Bora from downtown massacres them with a Hunter's Fury. And 100 Thieves get up to 11.
It's the lob, the full court send from Vora. Ridiculous. Look at this, he's got that choke lined up right down B-Link. What the timing on that too, absolutely insane. He has been ridiculous today for 100 Thieves and bails them out in the biggest way. Now we go again, 100 Thieves. Gonna be really aggressive at A main. But it's gonna be the B main pressure this time. NRG gonna try to break on in.
Trying to clear out some of these wires. And Cryer's just using that one way. Take down Mata. Spike gonna be stranded on the corner, and they're not watching for him. He just rescales forward.
Aduh, dia kena
He's able
skill-nya
to find Scuba,
Timatino.
gets damage through as Timatino cleans up Brock. Pico quickly able to sit down the enemy Neon, but now you've got Bang and Asuna on this approach. This
Asuna,
Zero Point
Asuna.
going to be giving them false information. Doesn't go deep enough to scout him. Considers the peek from that window side. Ethan very much doing the same.
Wah,
Made out of
ditungguin.
the action.
Ditungguin. Wah, timing.
Again, Kiko dead.
Cakep banget
The
game
reckoning
itu.
sent and Ethan now
Respect
isolated. The waves ready to crash in around him. Swallow him whole. Backside plant, double approach
30 seconds
from
left.
main for 100 Thieves.
Spike planted.
Ethan nearly backpedaling into that one, sends out the flash, trying to play off of it himself, but Asuna turns it, kills it, and gets 100 Thieves up to 12.
Yeah, this is something that's so crucial when you're running a double duelist comp. If you can't win just defaulting, then you have to start exploring the map. And that's what they do early here, so they can get into some of these faster rotates, but it's really Cryo at the start of this, that cheeky one-way setup that he has with a trip cut across it that forces opponents out into a position where he's gonna be able to see their feet when they go to clear. He's able to get a big kill in that rescale, even get some damage in on the third while he's stunned up. Beautiful. Beautiful side anchoring from the Cypher. Now it's 5 in a row just to send it to OT.
They have the ults for it.
They do.
At least get it going. Pico already investing the blades. Has a judge behind that. So can't afford to try to up the pace, close the gap quickly, get on top of these 100 Thieves players.
Look at Timatino. Look how far out on the map he is.
Yeah, there's just been no presence, no attempt, and even feigning an interest on the A side of the map. It's the Shocks again. Unable to clear out these trips. Kiko storming forward. Recon going to be cleared. A little bit of damage there on the molly towards Cryo, but otherwise safe completely. As 100 Thieves exploded the kill feed. And every attempt has been beaten back by 100 Thieves. Mono will fall, and this map is theirs.
Find some leaning in towards the A cubby, and shot and attempt from Kiko. Does take a little bit of damage himself. Not going to be able to find value early. Just going to clear the door here. Asuna, ooh, he went for it, but at least still has the hot hands to heal.
Get pushed back up towards full. We'll find a little bit of damage, but it's a clean shot from Timatino to take down Ethan. But there's a lot more around that corner ready to come his way. Just gives up that space for now, backpedaling. Now re-swinging, looking for a little bit more. We'll take Scuba down to 6, but cannot confirm the kill. It's gonna be Brock to trade it out.
30 seconds left.
Into a 4v4. Rendezvous taken. Flash connecting. Awesome. Stands behind the box to re-swing out, and Mata has him dead. Hot hands not quite going where he wanted, though. It's Vora. Quick little re-peek. Finds Scuba. Brock now dead. Vora cleans up Mata, and it's just Kiko with 8. A 1v3 with no time to do anything at all. Swap to the frenzy. A kill to be found, but this round is over. Once again, it's 100 Thieves.
And it's Vora, who has been unreal today. The two young players, maybe the ones you had some questions about, their first big international grand finals. How are they going to perform? It's been aces. And again, the Sova, so steady. And, you know, this is a map that 100 Thieves looked really sharp on against Nongshim the first time they debuted it.
Really sharp.
A great defender side. They went 6-1 to close out the map. Decent relay. Bolton, a good shot from Timatino.
Kiko dead, gonna be looking for more. It's just a meat grinder. Two players
Dapat
to a
dua.
crisp.
Spike down A.
Skewered and set over the flames.
I got Spike.
And Ethan now just at 7 health. Trying to see if he can find any damage whatsoever.
You would think this would be pretty tough. Cryo should have a pretty good approach potentially. Ethan just got a spot on him there. So now you just send him into the duo. And all you need is one stray bullet to connect with one of those Spectres, and it should be round over.
And there it is. 2-0 to start. Spectres to be carried over. And 100 Thieves once again off to a strong start on this map.
I had some big questions about this Sunset, obviously, for NRG. You know, what was the comp going to look like? We haven't seen this map since the grand finals of Paris last year when they bested Fnatic on it. And it's kind of a Haven-ish approach for them. Similar comp to what they run there. And so far hasn't looked super comfy, but it, you know, again, this is going to be 100 Thieves side of the map, you would suspect. This defender side should be pretty powerful. Latino not going to stick around, and Scuba actually going to claim Bang.
Good way to start it off. The Omen down, but a tag there on a Scuba as well. The headshot to Ethan. Neon on neon violence once again coming through. Timatino is looking to assert dominance.
That's a tough ask for anybody to go up against Timatino. He's been so reliable. Even when he's not fragging out, he's doing good things for the team. Go. Tough angle to clear here. Seas goes long. Cryo's just going to try to hold. Oh my god.
Shock Dart finds the finisher. He just had the 10 health. Mana will be able to
Itu
peel
nggak di-
back 1 kill as Cryo gets taken down. Asuna trying to go in
Kenapa
on
nggak di-
the timing.
Tembak aja.
Just trying to fish for a wall bang shot. He gets down to 50. Here at Alley, going to be attacked. The scope in the second to connect. Vora able to deny Mata that ultimate. They cannot win that round, but critically, they do a lot of damage and they get the run it back away from NRG. So still, overall, a very good bonus for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, you're feeling really good about that one as 100 Thieves. Hitting some nice shots, big smiles across the board. Mata able to clear out Cryo. Who's under pressure there from Kiko. Mata having a pretty nice round. Brock, that sturdy pair of hands. Oh.
It's an exhale.
Thought maybe he was gonna have something, but
Where are you?
now you've got to run it back your own as Asuna. Timatino already into that op. Quick pivot over here from Asuna. Wants to be in a place to deny and execute if it comes through.
Gotta go.
Orbs funneled into their own Phoenix.
Ball into the corner. Prowler to check right side. Nothing going to be spotted yet. Cam now toggled.
Galing ko na yan.
And there's a big ping reveal. Just trying to clear the angles to be able to get the shots through. Also going to be snapped back, but not before he takes down Ethan. Scuba again, dead to a shock dart. Second round in a row for that to happen. Don't see that every day. 100 Thieves, once again, holding back NRG. As this time, it's a flawless to maintain the lead.
And even though there's some good awareness of where that run it back is going to be coming from, by NRG. In fact, they hit Asuna with a paranoia, almost connect a seize onto him too, on the backside to try to slow it down. Doesn't really matter too much because he still had a little bit left on the clock to push that corner. Timatino just going to be holding that angle. And eventually, able to settle the spray there is Asuna. And NRG fans starting to get worried. They came back after getting blown out.
Find you.
By BBL on the first map the other day. NRG, we know they have it in the tank.
Watch out! This way!
Cryo, quick little drag across the spot now, knowing Ethan's skill forward. Kiko's going to be taken down off screen. Sliding attempt, but really just delivered the spike. And the rest of his team into Cryo's arms. 4K for the Cypher, shutting down any hopes of a Thrifty. And if you're NRG, I think that timeout is not far away.
And that's brutal. Yeah, it's brutal to have to use it, but it's ice cold from Cryo. Just the confidence there to take it down. Good to have that neural theft coming into the next round too. 100 Thieves fans delighted with what they've seen so far. That breeze really set the tempo. The one thing I was kind of worried about here, 400 Thieves, was going to be that kind of experience difference in terms of dealing with the emotions, dealing with the adrenaline. A lot of times, younger players, when they come out swinging in a huge match like this, will give so much to that first map that they don't realize that adrenaline crash out that's going to come in the later maps as this drag on. But as NRG is well aware, they've been through the ringer, they've won championships. Ethan's done it twice, so they know what that kind of marathon is all about. But it's going to take some heavy lifting from the coaching staff and the players to start turning this around. So far, though, 100 Thieves, I'm impressed. Seems like they're pretty calm, cool, and collected coming into the second map. You know, NBS, another coach who's been there, done that, won a world championship, knows how to keep his players mentally focused and sharp.
It's up again. Deeper angle at Alley. Taken, just trying to wait out this Prowler. Have to be cleared. Goes for a timing shot. Nothing to be found there. His blinds are going to be exchanged on either side. Overdrive now going to be topped as well by Ethan. This ends up being a bit of a stalemate. Sees will connect. Ball going to go crashing across this A site, but Asuna on the spray, able to find Mata before he can even make it past the wall. Brock as well going to be tagged down. Asuna is just tearing them apart. He hasn't even seen anyone. Scuba now has to exit.
Now they're going to check Cryo. Just holding an off angle there.
God. He's just on a different plane of existence at the moment. Feels like Timatino just widely just can't miss.
I think the good news here is that wisely NRG cut sound, being aware that they had spent so long over on that A side, they need to be careful about a lurk, so they're going to bypass Cryo. I don't think give him much. Now, I'm curious if Cryo then, his reaction to this, once they kind of realize this is going to go B, is that he goes sprinting over to try to throw in a neural theft. Or is this just going to be a straight up save? I think it's just a save.
It seems to be the case. None the wiser that this site that they're creeping around,
10 seconds
lingering outside of, it's completely and utterly empty aside from some Cypher util. But it's not favoring their chances. As the crowd maybe trying to give Cryo some hints here. And he's not going to go too aggressively forward. Will retain his weapon. 100 Thieves retaining, maintaining, stretching this lead.
Yeah, it's great work by them. Util dump right at that front door, start spamming it down. Just don't let him in. Great paranoia from Bang. You have a Phoenix as well to counter those Phoenix curveballs from Mata. So it's just about making sure that the timing on all that is good, and it was. Once again, 100 Thieves looking to go 6-1 on their defender side. Oh, Timatino, he was just above them.
Get the hell out of there. Well, he's all set up. Paranoia, though, forcing Mata back.
I don't think Bang made any noise when he went for that peek, so I'm not sure. They had full confirmation that he's there. They probably suspect.
You know, he's close enough. And that's more than enough for NRG to try to go on the pivot. I'm still dialed in on mid. Swing coming out wider. And Timatino coming out on top. Kiko eliminated Molly up towards street. Timatino trying to overstay on that angle for a little bit longer, find that kill. So it's just going to be this 1-for-1 exchange between Vora and Ethan. Numbers advantage still there, 400 Thieves. So now checking over towards street, trying to see if maybe they have a way to slot themselves over towards A, but there's the pinch coming in as Cryo re-wraps out of Boba.
One enemy
Another kill found as Brock will get taken down. The spike now on the floor. Scuba. When realistically, there's nothing more to be done here. The swing and die. That or try to save the gun, but they would have gone hunting. And it would have been unlikely for him to keep that in his own grasp. And it's just similar scenes to Breeze. Well, we might be seeing that second timeout call sent in desperation. But given what we're seeing, I think it'd be sent to no avail.
No, I think you're right. And I love the protocols here. Timatino, so quick to get back over to A Link to help out on that A site. Asuna able to tuck in safely. Even though Vora goes down, 100 Thieves are able to start really shutting the door down, but there goes Ethan.
Well, needs a hell of a lot more, but it's not ready for Cryo to be playing on that very same corner. Hunter's Fury now called in from Vora, trying to see if he can get any tags. Nothing found quite just yet. Bottom around the corner. Bang, has him dead. Timatino does get taken down. Head-hunter shot from Kiko. Finding its target. Now the Tour de Force is going to be invested. TP in behind, and he's also in front of that trademark, but decides not to commit to it. Quick cancel, Paranoia at the ready, but the clearing of the gun barrel spotted the foot as well. And there's the kill. Scuba able to strike him down. Bang now out of the equation. Jump up and over the top. Vora find this kill on a Brock. Will not be able to do so.
Spike planted.
See a couple shock darts layered in, looking for some added damage. Soften up the players of NRG. Push coming in now. Two players lined up. Cryo finding them both. And Scuba, he's just got the off. Finds the first. Swap to the Bandit. A Phantom there at his feet. Push the corner though, and Cryo! He's done it again! Another 4K! Another defuse! Another round for 100 Thieves!
It's unreal. I mean, Cryo just finds the perfect time to step out of that cyber cage and freeze them out of the round. Absolutely brutal stuff. Getting that opening kill onto Ethan and all the way over to the other side. Read that nicely.
Nice! Let's go, Matt!
They are just disgusting today. They are so well prepared. And then you get some individual moments of brilliance. Cryo's 10-1.
God, it's just disgusting. Vaughn doesn't clear this smoke. And oh my God, he's so fast. Cover. Maybe a little over-aggressive. Does get punished, but still is able to find that kill. Gets his. Cryo, though, going to be spammed down. Meanwhile, Vora catching Ethan going on a walkabout at backside. Get the shock darts over to the cubby position. Bang now, trying to play out from Market, but Scuba will have him dead.
Ooh.
Now a 2v3 with Brock suffering quite a bit of damage. Now finished off Vora. Does he read this? The answer seems to be yes. Shock dart right there at his feet. Now going to be confirming that with a drone. Kiko's got nowhere to go.
One enemy remaining.
Gets himself planted, swing the corner, the gun thrown out!
Nice.
He has absolutely destroyed them! How on earth is he getting away with that?
I don't know, but it's every time 100 Thieves needs someone to come up with a hero clutch. There is a player ready, and they are going to hit another home run. Brilliantly played there by Asuna, just kept swinging until the gun was ready. Beautiful play. And the fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. That was my reaction too. Here we go again.
Double push. And the AWP will clear the Prowler, but that's all to play Cryo into this tucked position. They're trying to spam him out.
Wah,
But
cakep
Cryo
banget.
still able to find two.
Bit.
Ult denied. Cibatino is looking for that stray shot to connect. Cannot find it. And NRG. I mean, they're just looking like they've given everything that they had just to make it into this grand final. Now the tank is run dry. TP over to Ali. Bang, already on the arrival. Here's his approach. We can rely on Asuna to try to slow things down. The run it back now, going to be committed. Kiko able to find the one, but Bang just re-peeks here from backside. Jump peek, Scuba. A nasty shot to be found. I have the spike. Chance to reconcile
Spike planted.
with the previous round.
Itu ditungguin. Lah.
To bring one back for NRG.
One enemy
Finds the
remaining.
first. Quick TP on the reposition. Looks like he's gonna re-wrap back across street side. Revealing Bora. Checking this with the recon. Taps the defuse. Trying to assess which direction he's gonna be coming from before the moment. He is gambling incorrectly, but now starts to suss it out. Smoke to be dropped. The defuse being held to half, and Scuba will get it done. It's a massive clutch and a 4K for the Omen and NRG. But it's all just to find a second round win.
Well, finally, something goes NRG's way. Huge plays by Scuba. This one looked like it was going to be done, but that shot over the generator, ridiculous. And the final there, using the drop of the smoke as a one-way to make sure that he could deal with Vora. I thought for a moment maybe Asuna had seen him over in elbow, but must not have, because he kind of swung out into that. Open hands for Kiko. Good flash. Response as well. Oh,
So look at Bang. He's just been able to walk all the way down through tiles. It's a non-aggressive trademark. NRG just want to go for an exploration to A, then rotate to B, have that trademark to try to deny a flank, but they just leave mid completely open for the taking. They see Zap, and Mata is still able to find one. Mata will fall, Paranoia out. Scuba should have been seen there, but Brock, check on the market, Bang, eliminated. Shock dart forward, but Scuba again looking for these kills, and Vora none the wiser. Gets wrapped around on. Right now in play. And despite the early death, NRG in pole position to close this out. Like 2 rounds in a row. Asuna can clutch up, spots them, but cannot win it. Scuba faster on the draw. A third round for NRG.
The fact that they're able to come back from these man-down deficits is really nice. The early clear of Cryo, so instrumental here to break open that B site. Puts Vora on an island. Bang can't win the 1v1 against Brock. Nice step up again from Scuba. Starting to take matters into his own hands. A 3K. 7 kills in 2 rounds. And okay, the march, the comeback, is it going to continue? Can NRG find that fourth? It's going to be a little bit of a weaker buy.
The aggression going to be punished. Good opening kill found for Kiko. His market door already shut, can just be quickly broken. Swap of that gun going to be heard. Kiko will just drop back.
Got all this Cypher util here on the A site this time. Try to slow them down. Asuna, I thought maybe he was going to commit to that. Brock's actually rerouting to go check. make sure that there's no aggressive flanks from 100 Thieves. And again, that trademark gives you a little bit of safety. Try to go for this B hit, but this time 100 Thieves are gonna triple up on it because of the safety of the Cypher util of their own on the other side.
An aggressive line for Asuna, but does get rewarded finding one. Molly covers tracks as he retreats back to safety. Meanwhile, TP in the back side. Scuba completely on red. Strikes is able to find the one with the paranoid now. On Devora sets him up. The alley-oop is there. Ethan collecting. Bang now! Hitting the micro transfer! Absolutely destroys him. Now they know exactly where Kiko is. Bang watching, and Kiko has no idea! What a monster is 4K for Bang!
Switching sides.
To close out this half 9-3.
Oh my God. What is going on today with this 100 Thieves team? They are just doing some of the most outrageous stuff. It's the individual heroics that have got them over the line in a bunch of these rounds as the half wore on. It looked like NRG was gonna get their fourth. It looked like they were gonna have a lifeline, but Bang had other ideas.
Just disgusting. What he just did to NRG. Once again, they're going to be reeling at the half. Once again, they need to find the pistol to try to rally back into this one. Because 100 Thieves, they have free reign. They're going unchecked. And they're just doing whatever they want on this map of Sunset. But for now, let's send things over to Lou with some very familiar faces.
Thank you indeed. Familiar faces from Ascension, you know, very big faces on EMEA. Job Life head coach and assistant coach Skaz and Larson have joined me. Les coachs de Job Life m'ont rejoint pour une petite interview. Et la première question que j'avais envie de vous poser, c'est parce que vous allez jouer en EMEA au prochain split. D'ailleurs, j'ai très hâte de voir ça. Est-ce que je peux savoir pourquoi vous êtes là? Ça me fait plaisir que vous soyez là, mais c'est quoi les vraies raisons?
Déjà, c'est un événement incontournable en France. Et surtout, on vient aussi chercher un peu d'inspiration, un peu d'énergie.
Des strats?
Des strats, pourquoi pas. Et on vient aussi regarder 100 Etiev, parce que c'est une équipe qui nous inspire beaucoup et on espère pouvoir essayer de choper quelques indices, quoi.
Bien sûr. So first question, why are you guys here for real? We're getting prepped for next split. Obviously, we're trying, you know, to get also a little bit of inspiration because we like 100 Thieves style quite a lot. Et maintenant, je me tourne vers toi, mon cher Larson. Avoir un événement comme ça en France, quand on joue, quand on coach pour une équipe aussi connue avec autant de fans que Job Life, forcément, ça doit faire quelque chose. Ça donne envie peut-être d'être là l'année prochaine?
Bah forcément, ouais, forcément, on a envie d'être là l'année prochaine, accompagné de Skaz, je l'espère toujours. Et ouais, le but c'est de mettre notre petit nom dans le totem là-bas, et ça serait l'objectif, quoi, parce que c'est bien pour la France d'avoir des événements comme ça. Et il faut continuer,
On continue d'avoir des événements comme ça. We would love to put the Job Life name on the totem hall next year. So let's see if the Job Life boys can make it next year to EWC. And after this very elevated analysis, let's get back to that sunset.
Let's get back into it. 9-3. 100 Thieves have presented NRG with a gargantuan task. We had so many question marks around this 100 Thieves squad coming into this because of that lack of best-of-5 experience. NRG has had so many more moments like this, so many more matches like this, with crowds like this. Yet they are the ones that are struggling. Able to find some opening damage here on Asuna. The Molly now going to be set there at their feet, trying to cook to a crisp around the corner, but it's going to be Mono with the Ghost. He's able to find the value. Or Asuna eliminated. Quick little cursory peek around the corner from Timotino and decides to back away.
You're kind of hoping there as Thieves that's just the Chamber in a aggressive solo position, but there were layers behind that. Thieves fell for the bait, hook, line, and sinker. So you're gonna have to win an odd man situation. Doable. Ethan and Scuba very weak already. Brock gets a spot. He's gonna peel back, has no backup right now. Still tags Timotino.
I was about to send that Haunt on a timing, but then got the visual confirmation instead. Hold it for now, but now Cryo turning here top mid.
Go, go, go.
Able to catch one, the swing joined in, bang. Cleaning up a kill, the Paranoid to connect. Exchange on the other side. To try to swing forward, just take the fight right to NRG's doorstep. Bang and Brock to brawl it out. does have the spike in
30
hand.
seconds left.
Footsteps in the swing is in, and Brock will be able to find him as the pistol goes the way of NRG.
Yeah, it's that early advantage that NRG is able to create by using a little bit of trickery. And then they're able to rely on the steady discipline of Brock to hold the line, to buy a little bit extra time over there, not give himself up for free.
30 seconds
And then he's the one who comes in as the closer at the end. I think Bang there probably going to regret not trying to wrap back through market or something like that. Maybe thought he could bamboozle Brock a little bit there. It's hard to do against a player of his caliber. Just going to get out early. This time there's no massive layer behind this, but there is a judge in his own hands.
Goodbye, Bang. Goodbye, Timatino. Mata will be able to find that kill, and it looks like what happened on Breeze not going to occur again. The full classic thrifty. There's plenty of guns here in the hands of NRG, which does mean that if 100 Thieves can find some value for some eliminations, they'll get rid of some of the money, but afford the paranoia out, and that should just about be a flawless as Vora going to be tagged down, and the judge will be able to take him out. So, flawless found, NRG. It's the exact start they need for this half. And if they can convert a bonus off the back of this, then who the hell knows where the Sunset's going to go.
Right. I mean, I think the thing to remember with 100 Thieves when we saw them on Sunset versus Nongshim was that the attacker side was a little bit weaker, was a little bit more struggle for them. It started off really weak. It was a 5-3 for Nongshim's favor early on, and then they found their footing, ran 4 in a row at the end to make it 7-5. So I guess your hope here as 100 Thieves is that you don't give up this bonus.
Okay, shots barely connecting on the Timo. It's going to be the pass lane, sprint forward. Mike still contained there at main, but Timatino going to be able to find Mata. Run it back, no longer a concern for the round.
That was close.
Spike planted.
Tough retake.
Bang is just going to be ready and waiting with his no, never mind, paranoid is not in hand. But he still had it. Instead, we'll just say tucked it backside.
The re-swing from Cryo here.
There's the slide in. Timatino now striking behind the box, but tag down the 19 health. Bang. Trying to peel back some of the pressure. Hits the headshot. Cryo lying in wait and market. Catches Scuba completely off guard. For Kiko, nothing more really to be done. Some kills would be nice. Try to get towards that tour de force. Instead, it will be Cryo spotting him out at Boba. Bonus not to be converted, and double digits now found for 100 Thieves.
Should be, I think, very much in their grasp to put this to a 2-0. The impetus going to be on NRG to run it back on a map that they have not played yet this year. They haven't played it at EWC. And it is a map that they had struggled on historically. And they lost, it was like 3 or 4 in a row in the lead up to that Champs Grand Finals last year. So definitely, I think, a great pick here, 400 Thieves. The first one they get a shot at. They were chomping at the bit. Mata is going to have to run it back. Asuna still a couple away. Same with Timatino for the overdrive. And they're just going to keep doubling down.
Run back committed. Widely is contained. Asuna will get taken down though and push forward. Mata eventually able to find that spacing. Comes away with 1, but Cryo's found 2. Granted, it is the ult, but okay. Great shots from Kiko. Cryo trying to get him back into it, but without the actual kill coming through, just the denial on the ult. Not much more to be done.
It's a gamble here from Vora, thinking that NRG wouldn't expect them to run basically the same round twice in a row, right? And that sometimes does work, but NRG, to their credit, very ready for it. Kiko in particular, an absolute nuisance there on backside. Got to have some better util to clear him out. Oh, that one right there. Jaw-dropping. As usual, Kiko has had some of the most unreal spray transfers we've seen at EWC. So, 4 rifles, 1 share for Vora.
Really trying to fight over the space, but In all likelihood, in hindsight, should have just abandoned it. Timatino able to find Mana. Thinks behind the box into the spray down. Now a quick pivot over to A, where for the moment it is just Scuba here. It's been huge for them in the few rounds that NRG have been able to collect. Except initial contact has to peel back. He's from Brock avoided. Very fast pivoting, all of NRG trying to get into position to counteract this. Knows that they still do have overall a weapon advantage, and that's going to be the denial on the running back. Asuna out of the equation. As Ethan pushing forward, able to find himself a second. Brock getting involved in the money. Cryo fighting back. Gets himself into the 1v1. The ping reveal, and Ethan just getting chipped away at. Down to 33. He's got a Phantom. He's going to have to be so fast on the burst, but he does have the opportunity to play this on time. 25 seconds remaining in the round. Cryo has to go for it and will be able to win it. Another multi-kill round. As 100 Thieves march onward, looking for that third map and looking to make it the final map.
Apparently
when 2 rounds away.
The sun sets, that's when it gets chilly, because Cryo is absolutely going nuclear on this map. They're just giggling about it, but man, oh man. What a performance he has had on this Cypher. 20 kills, 7 deaths. Blinding. Timatino immediately with the ult. Sees there to slow him down. A kill into mid. Asuna dealt with.
Big one found, but somehow doesn't even get that much damage onto Ethan. Just sliding back along the wall, keeping himself protected. Mana, however, going to be spotted into mid, and bang, has the backstab. Tiles again, a position widely being ignored by NRG, whether it's on this defense or the attack. While it does end up being a 4v4, health advantages very critically are there for 100 Thieves.
100 Thieves hasn't been able to capitalize on that space that Timatino created at A. They're worried that there's going to be a fast flood ready. So they thought about pinging to the other side, but I think the fact that Timatino hasn't seen a damn thing over there, they're just like, he's like, get over here, guys, please.
Yeah, before they suss it out. Pivot's now going to be committed to.
And you're going to have a little bit on this retake. Obviously the tour de force in play for Kiko, but he's already pretty banged up. Scuba has a paranoia, and Brock's haunt will be in the cards.
Left.
They have to check elbow because Timatino never did. Find out that it's pretty wide open. Smokes start layering in, and should be a plant at the very least. Just how strong is this hold gonna look?
10 seconds left.
Timatino only have a shorty here.
They had the overdrive at the start.
Right.
He's never able to grab anything, but he can just get to a position where you barrel stuff somebody. No, he's got no weapon now. Bang, we'll take the shorty. We'll just play up close here, but that's not gonna do too much, but Ethan comes sliding in, finds that kill. Timatino able to find the enemy chamber, the defuse being stuck, but now he's got to pull off of this one as Ethan trying to hold the line. Takes it down to 1 yet again, but Cryo able to come out on top. This map has his name written all over it. His 100 Thieves now move their way up to map point.
It's pretty incredible what they're able to accomplish. It looked like for a moment here, NRG was going to be able to scale in and get the defuse. And then Timatino swings the corner, gets Scuba. Cryo right there for the trade. Playing so well is Cryo. 2 more kills in that round for him.
22 and 7. Is that the inverse play? Forget how the math works out. Oh, swing of the corner, and Ethan, you got an overdrive, but there's still 3 players there, so has to back away. Just be holding on to this judge. Playing that close corner. This time around, NRG paying a lot of attention to mid and tiles. Get a decent amount of map control early, but some of that space now going to be given up.
Well, they're not going to have to do a lot of reclearing. They heard that judge. It was used by Ethan, so they're going to be pretty aware of it. The real question is this is so good. They checked Scuba's position, forced him to ult away. That's a pretty nice little win. Now just Kiko tucked in mid. can't hit the shots, has to TP out.
Go, go, go.
Pass rendezvous to safety. Market door now to be broken down. 2 players here to try to stop the flood. The slide in though, and it's going to be the blaze wall from Asuna to be able to find Kiko. Lotta now going to be taking out Brock, eliminated. Scuba frantically chasing them, but it goes for the 10 spot. I'm not sure if that was a misclick, but it certainly was a misfire. As Ethan, take your pick of weapons. I don't think it's gonna matter. Paranoia to the face, a Hunter's Fury available, and a Molly on the market exit.
I'm out of here.
Cryo on the recon, I've spotted him out, he takes the fight, he wins it.
100 Thieves, they're sticking with that same composition we've seen all tournament long. As I mentioned, a perfect 3-0 record here on the map at EWC. Is Haven the one to send it home?
Yeah. Main difference here, right? Being Cryo playing on the Cypher, Kiko playing on the Chamber. But honestly, for Cryo's comfort, for how he's playing, how he's turning up in this final, let it be on the Cypher. I trust him way more than any Chamber.
History waits to see whose it author will be. 100 Thieves looking to grab the pen and write their name in it. Will they be able to do so here in Haven? 2-0 up against the reigning world champions, whereas NRG, they have been down, but not out so many times. Will 100 Thieves put them to the sword? Let's find out as we go to map number 3 and send it on over to Achilleos and Paper Thin.
It's all up to NRG. They have to take this into their own hands, something they have faltered with, failed to do across the opening 2 maps. It's back into one of their picks, but I'm right there with Big Time. It feels like a potential rough one. Going over to Haven, where 100 Thieves have had so much success. Flawless at that in this tournament. It is a bold move, but for NRG, it needs to be the right move. It needs to be the start of a comeback that is so unlikely, so rare to witness, as it would have to be a reverse sweep.
Well, think back to last year. It was Fnatic who opened up with 2 dominant maps against Heretics. And then Heretics were able to complete the reverse sweep. Is this going to be the beginning of that? Kiko under pressure, TP's out.
TP up the safety, Mata able to find Asuna though with that Molly. It's an opening kill. That trademark will expire. You know, looking for timing through the smoke, but it's going to be Ethan also with a frenzy in hand. Able to find that kill. Spike now planted, but 3v5. No damage suffered as well on the side of NRG as they are storming the site and looking to make this damn near flawless. Boron can only find the one that diffuses in, and NRG are on the board nice and early.
Okay. The exact start that you need here to get the momentum going, to get the blood flowing. Just gonna see. Can hold on, don't give up the thrifty. Keep things under control. It's exactly what you wanted, that great util dump at the corner of the exit of sewer. It's so difficult there. Even you lose a player as 100 Thieves.
I hope both teams lose. Well,
not possible.
Let me explain how that works.
Hate to break it to you. No buy up other than the Bandit for Timatino. Aggressive early position. Awareness there from Kiko.
Headshot to be found, but it's going to be Cryo taking down Ethan. So Timatino just going to be low on health. It's a little bit more as well, and eventually Mata will be able to find him their end window, but Cryo with that classic yet again taking down a target. Go dead, Mata storming forward. Quick turn to the side, looking for that 4K, can't make it happen. Bang holds him back! And suddenly it's just Scuba. The judge collected for Vara. Doesn't even use it. This is the classic. Take him down and it's happened again. It's catastrophe.
They're just unreal with the classics. What can you do?
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm shell-shocked. I thought this is round over right there.
Yeah, it felt like Mata had it secured. But bang, I mean, this one here.
Disgusting.
Nice!
Jesus.
Wow.
Well, there's plenty of good reasons to lose your voice, and that's one of them.
Go, go.
The bad third one. It's ridiculous. And now it's full classics for NRG, who are gambled on the A site. I don't anticipate that this was where 100 Thieves is thinking about going, but you might lose Timatino, you might lose the Outlaw here. They've got quite the setup on the outside of this. He saw the elbow, does get one.
Mata dead, counter swing, now attempted block. To peel back a kill, Timatino just looking to make his exit, will be able to do so. The chase now coming in though, and it's over top of the Molly! And Timatino mows down another 2 players. Just collect what they can. Outlaw and Phantom will be collected, but Spike is being planted on the opposite side of the map, and bang, ready and waiting. The intercepts to find the first, the paranoia to be lobbed in, the swing going to be going through, and he can't get that second shot off in time. Bang, it's a little bit faster, a little bit healthier. And it's another one going over to 100 Thieves.
Yeah, even though you do run into the trap that was set up a little bit, the great thing here for 100 Thieves is they're hedging their bets across the map. 3 players nowhere near the A site, so even if that goes awry, they can quick pivot over, go for the plant. And they're just able to swing through. Bang. Off to a hot start, 4-1 on the Omen. That Odin still going to be there, but it's going to be countered this time. Vora looking for the counter spam through the wall. If that was going to be Brock's position, but he's actually just trying to take a little bit of long A control. Will, at least for now, establish himself with the drone. Make sure that he's going to clear a lot of this space.
Does not see him.
Still
that fast scaling, but Asuna will take a bit of damage to the wall, so
going up.
The Blaze just to try to get that healing going. Make them think that they're going to be going for this lurk down in the sewers. Meanwhile, Terimakasih able to scale up long. Gets himself so far forward so rapidly. Brock now realizing how much they've given up. Gets the right read, gets the kill.
That's huge, because now they can stay committed to the other side of the map.
Drone to lead the way. Mata right here alongside Scuba. Trying to hold the line, has this run it back and use it relatively safely. That's going to be a molly to start. Asuna nearly dead, just almost burnt alive. Mata taking this space to push forward. Asuna will be able to keep himself in the mix for a little bit longer here.
30 seconds left.
As now, push out to the mid. Vora able to utilize that Odin just for the one, but Kiko holds him back, denies him entry, and time is starting to bleed dry. 19 seconds remaining. The TP forward, it's a nice little hello, how do you do from Kiko. Finding Bang, Mata dead, however, Cryo able to find Kiko. Spike looking to be retrieved, but Brock
1 enemy remaining.
just takes his legs out from beneath them. Dink as well, gonna be there as Asuna will get killed off. 2-2, NRG, they tie it up.
Hey, you're just not really able to sell this fake as 100 Thieves over on the A site, because Brock deals with it so quickly and there's just literally nothing else behind it. Terimakasih trying to see if he could sneak ahead, but Brock so aware, not letting them get through. It's going to take a little bit more from 100 Thieves. They're trying to open up the playbook early, but NRG has the counters. They have the steady protocols to make sure that they're not giving up much. Still going to have enough for most of a buy. Asuna just on a stinger, but he's 1 away from a run it back. Terimakasih also crucially 1 away from an overdrive. They've left Vora out on an island over at sea, and look at where Ethan has gotten to.
It's not a pleasant surprise for Brock. Tiny bit of damage to be found, but Ethan pushing forward, catching Vora off guard. We'll find that kill. Now the spot out. He's looking for a little bit more, trying to flush back out. Sewer cannot do so. Meanwhile, Asuna going to be taken down. He's down over on the site. Overdrive going to be popped, and Ethan cannot get away. Bang able to collect that kill. Cryo now pushing aggressively forward, trying to find a timing with Kiko. Still lingering within that smoke. Ends up falling to the wayside, and so far so good for NRG. Now they have to try to clutch it out, and they just give him too many targets. The fuse is in, and NRG take the lead by 1.
They're a little bit sharper right now. 100 Thieves looks a little bit shaky to me. This is what I'm kind of worried about, is all that adrenaline from those first 2 maps. When it starts to crash, things like your aim, okay, sure, why not? It's one of those rounds, maybe you could chalk it up to some lucky spams and things like that, but NRG look a little bit more dialed in. So you're gonna have to settle as 100 Thieves. You want this attacker side to be explosive, but now you're on a real eco. Bang with just a lucky there. Oh my God. A lot of players dinged up on that.
Yeah, Cry on a 47. Relay Bolt just pre-forcing this position. Terimakasih more than happy to just sprint his way out. Molly's going to be chucked in here. Bang, he would have been safe in this position now, realizing that. Can go back in. Blaze Wall, however, further interrupts it, further takes him lower. Timitino dead. Clear that recon, curveball. Attempted to be turned away from an NRG. Will still be able to find some kills in the back end of that one, and now they just re-flood back through. And bang. Fortunately for him, just giving his opponents a bit too much credit, suspecting that that molly was going to land at his feet. Could have at least had the spike planted and gotten a little bit of additional money.
You're exactly right. It was a little bit panicky, and again, it feels like 100 Thieves is starting to press, where on the first couple of maps, they just kind of were smooth. They were playing really well coordinated. And here, I'm not saying the coordination's bad, but some of their shots are getting pretty whiffy. Some of their decisions are getting a little bit panicky. And that's an opening you cannot give to NRG. This team has been through the ringer so many times. They've been in so many do-or-die situations throughout their last couple of years. You just can't give them hope. You can't give them opportunities. You're going to have to lock in, and that's not easy to do. 100 Thieves, again, a couple young players. Never been quite to this level. It's their first shot at it. What a start they've had, but that NRG team is never going to let go, is never going to give up. So we're gonna have to reel it in a little bit here. Hopefully NBS had a good speech. Keep the boys a little bit calm. This bye very critical for them on this half.
That's the first time that he's had to do it, so it shouldn't, in theory, be too difficult. Tour de Force is going to be waiting for them on the other side. 3 ultimates to try to utilize for themselves, and Brock shifting over is going to be the ult immediately cleared. No real chance at a reply, and Recon also getting that triple ping. It's Hunter's Fury going to be sent from Vora, but doesn't find anything at all. Push forward into this smoke, and Mana catches 2. Bang, not checking towards Plat. It is a meat grinder in the hands of NRG. As they tear apart 100 Thieves.
Again, you're seeing mistakes here. Bang looks a little rattled. Needs to be checking every angle on that TP before he commits to it. Little things like that. You're looking the wrong way. You're trying to check the left side corner. And Asuna's just a little bit too far behind. Gives Mata the opportunity. Coordination starting to falter. And NRG is sharp and on top of it.
That's all 3. Ultimate's gone. And just the Tour de Force invested. Meanwhile, Brock 2 charges from having that Hunter's Fury online. Damn near a stack deck, given that you do have Kiko with his Outlaw. He'll have money for an Operator.
Nice try.
Nathan playing off of information from that drone. Timitino destroyed as Ethan finds another, looks for the third, it gets it. Well, just Cryo and Vora making their way towards B. And C connector side, watched by Mata. He'll get one, Kiko gets the other. Flawless round, NRG starting to look alive, starting to look like themselves.
Yes, this is the team that, you know, we've all come to know and expect. It almost feels like sometimes the more pressure that's on them, the better they get.
That works.
They're like carbon. The harder you press, the more they become a diamond. Now you've got Timitino with an op. No op invested here for NRG, though. So maybe an opportunity for 100 Thieves to catch them on a little bit of a surprise. Maybe get that early man advantage.
Push out to the mid, rewarded again. 100 Thieves just not finding the ability to fight back. Mana goes out with that run it back. Finds another kill before Cryo can shut it down. Still 5 players strong.
I got Spike.
Spike to be recollected, but given this Operator in hand, I don't think you can really try to play this. Latino to see if Scuba will give him a glimpse there at window. But there's no reason for him to do so.
Mata still has a curveball there, so that's a really dangerous spot to be in.
Just sat forward, and they're going to have to creep back into the spawn, and NRG should have a pretty good idea where these players can and will tuck away.
They absolutely should be hunting once the time starts to tick down. They have nothing but cash. There's zero reason in my mind that you don't at least go for this. Once we get down to maybe that 25-second mark, start exploring the map a little bit.
30 seconds left.
Well, they're just checking over towards A. I mean, they did leave that wide open, so there is a world where they went over there. But yeah, here we go. Now they're starting to make their moves.
Watch out, gotta go.
Aroya sent tripwire here. Gives some level of alert. Cryo, first one at risk. Push ready to come through out of window, and Cryo, it's just so damn whiffy, and then Kiko gets on the flank. A flawless from NRG in every regard. None fallen, all weapons taken away. Perhaps that's why Kiko didn't buy an operator, knew he was just going to be able to pick one up, pluck it off the corpse of 100 Thieves.
Very well could be. They read this mid push so well. It's NRG's turn to look like they've been doing their homework.
I think we just go A to A, and honestly, like every.
Well,
getting a little bit of a sneak preview there.
Full Stinger purchase. Zone cleared. Kiko just refills that space. Drone never spotted him. Ethan just plays him in with the outlaw. And this Stinger buy, not looking like it's gonna bear much fruit here. Clear the trademark, just follow that tracer from the Classic. Knows that Asana's gonna be tucked into the cubby, and I mean, if you're 100 Thieves, what more are you left to do other than just try to displace Ethan? It's just not gonna work. Scooping out in from behind, could just TP past that tripwire, but it'll just be Mata taking the fight right to his doorstep. Back-to-back flawlesses. NRG up 8-2.
It's crazy how one-sided these maps have been. And on the defender side here of Haven, a team that I've always really been impressed with some of their defender side ideas on this map at times. But then with what we saw against BBL, I had deep concerns. But here, just got the good reads, the right plays. But I don't, I think 100 Thieves not respecting Kiko's positioning there, not throwing a curveball or something out to maybe keep him a little bit off balance, cost them. I think they're gonna try A again, and look at this, NRG's ready.
Hey, Ethan just going for the crunch play. TP forward, bang, immediately take it down, push up into the lobby, and it is just destruction at the hands of NRG yet again. They have finally arrived. And they are giving 100 Thieves no room to play, no room to breathe. Smothering them out of this map.
What else is there to say? It's unbelievably one-sided. I mean, it's just been kind of the story of this match so far. NRG, again, just going for this aggressive player, 100 Thieves, and too bad Ethan's already scaled forward. I will say this is probably the map where I think his Neon looks the best from what we've seen at EWC. And he knows the risks he can take. He knows the tendencies of 100 Thieves. And he's been punishing them time and time again, and I guess we're just gonna try this again.
TP up into a molly, it's just the up and over. And Brock's got the Yoden, because of course he does! Nothing they try goes their way! Only 2 rounds found. One of those is the eco, and nothing more. 10-2, NRG making a statement as they look to send us to a 4th map.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Ascent. I'm just so amazed, but 100 Thieves just banging their head against the wall. And it's Brock and the Odin laying down the law. What else needs to be said? Dominance. Absolute dominance from NRG.
Just an insane performance to be able to rebound in this fashion on a map that's been so good for 100 Thieves this entire EWC long. They picked up, coming into this, 13 rounds collectively across Breeze and Sunset. 1 map's worth of rounds. And now, They build up this monstrous streak as they look to absolutely annihilate 100 Thieves on Haven. Just absolutely insane. We'll see you guys on the other side of this halftime as we toss it over.
This crowd is absolutely electric. What do we think? Can we go into map 4?
Est-ce que, mesdames et messieurs, est-ce que NRG peuvent revenir dans ce match? Faites du bruit ceux qui croient en eux! Looks like NRG could come back. What do you think?
I think so, but we need to do a bit of a real temperature check here. How's about I take 100 Thieves and you take NRG?
Of course. You go first.
Okay. Who is here for 100 Thieves?
Ok. Les gars, go le choquer, s'il vous plaît. Qui est là pour NRG?
One more time. How about 100 Thieves?
Et enfin, mesdames, messieurs, NRG!
Becoming more and more of a mixed bag here with the crowd, NRG. The way that they've been playing this Haven so far. Looking to win them back over. As it's just one big streak of green there for them. 9 rounds in a row. Let's see if they can make it 10.
Well, decent start there. Get a pretty good connection on the shock dart on the Brock. It is a must-win for 100 Thieves. It goes without saying that this pistol should be kind of the only lifeline that 100 Thieves is going to be able to throw out there for themselves. Keep afloat. Just try to keep Ascent a little bit at arm's reach if possible. Giving them quite a bit of space, and Kiko does it again.
Breaking open C. Meanwhile, the whole rest of the team getting closer through garage. Now going to be spotted out as Asana trying to set up for that molly. Holding him at bay here for the moment. Curveball around the back. Blind's going to be found with Brock. Swings it! 2 taps, 2 kills!
Last player standing.
It's now all down to Timatino.
Go.
A couple clean ones, but there's just no way to break that stack. 10 rounds in a row over the top, 11 overall now. NRG looking to very quickly push this into a 4th map.
And you should be expecting some kind of buy up here as NRG. Oh, what a ping reveal. I mean, the combination, the curveball, the recon, then the double. Beautiful, beautiful work from Brock. Timatino, just not much left to do there. 3-man stack staring you down. The most anyone has in the kill department 100 Thieves is 6 across 14 rounds. This has been unbelievably one-sided, so it is going to be the stinger buy for 100 Thieves. Already the Odin for Brock in round 2. That is wild. But when you're up this far, you can go ahead and take those gambles. You can take those risks.
Cryo's been cooled off. 4 and 13 on the Cypher. A lot asked of him, as well as Vor to try to hold the line, buy some time for the rest of the team to try to arrive. But Ivana's going to be able to fight you with a stinger before they can get anything back. It's just Ethan dead, but now a couple more kills to be found with the slide in. And Kiko has got Asuna in his sights. 12-2, one more. And NRG will give us at least one more map in this grand final.
It's just a thing of beauty. The way that they play off of each other here on Haven, the crossfires that they're able to get going. I mean, look at this, 3 players bursting out together. You know, yes, a little bit of a punch back. The angles they're able to create around the site itself.
Yes!
Make it so difficult. And no even timeout here. Just kind of accepting their fate, or 100 Thieves, it feels like. You have a Guardian in the mix. Timatino Got lit up somewhere along the way, but he's only got a bandit, so he's just basically a human drone at this point. Trying to run in there, see what he can do.
I mean, it's just been a fall off from everybody across the board. This Phoenix has been such a big comfort for Asuna so far. Not really to be the case here on Haven. Cryo push forward into the fast lane, does manage to shut down Ethan. Can be a weapon recovered eventually. Meanwhile,
I don't know.
Timotino here in window. Asuna, quick check out.
Going up.
Shown to be called in. Plays wall sent. Do they check this position? Yes, they do. Know exactly where he's at. He tries to escape, tucking down below the stairs, but Mono will be able to find it. Brock cleans up Asuna. And Bang will just be found. He's got a million bullets and he's got a solid idea of where you're at. You just don't stand a chance.
30 seconds left.
Cryo split away from Vora, just a stinger. And they're not taking any chances. Run it back to lead the way. Cryo to try to cheat forward, and hello NRG! They are all ready and waiting. The red carpet rolled out for him. Plan to be interrupted. Vora to find one. There's 4 bullets remaining, and it's Keiko on the draw. Absolute dominance on display. NRG quickly send us to a 4th map.
If you had any questions about that Haven, they just answered them in spades. That was a royal flush for them. They just come through and are unbeatable. There was no way anybody was taking them down on that map today. Just, I mean, you think after the Thrifty, the eco win for 100 Thieves, you're like, oh, okay, I guess this is just going to be a fast 3-0, but nope. NRG just completely ran it back the other way.
Just destroyed. 100 Thieves 100 Thieves will be able to regain their composure, steady the ship, and close things out on map number 4. One of the things that you very much have to remember is that when we did crown Heretics the first winners here at EWC last year, they managed to do it in reverse sweep fashion. NRG very much looking to do the same.
It feels very possible now. I mean, it just was so shaky. 400 Thieves. A little bit of a heal up there for Asuna. Took some shock damage in the beginning. Start there cleared by Ethan.
Mata out in the mid. It's going to be able to find one before getting taken down, but Timatino, 2. Under the same circumstances, and now a 3v3.
Oh, the timing here for a curveball.
Swing coming in. There's the spot out for it. Trying to counter swing, get some value there, but instead eats quite a bit of damage.
Forces him back, though. See if there's going to be a matching rotation from NRG or if they're expecting a re-hit onto A. They would have loved to have gotten that curveball out of Asuna there, but he held on to it, saving it. Try to see what they can do about Kiko.
30 seconds left.
Don't see the rendezvous in play. Once he's standing right on top of it.
Teleport's ready.
It doesn't have it, just now getting it back off cooldown.
There it is.
We'll use it to go for that quick little peek, quick exit, but they know exactly where he's at. But the time is going to be running low as he tries to delay them.
Spike down.
Finds another kill, and look at the health.
Left.
Just 92 between
Spike planted.
Cryo and Asuna as they try to get this pistol to go. Spot on the 1. Asuna going to be slotting forward. Trying to catch Scuba off guard, but as he swings, he dies. Cryo now has it all to do. All on his shoulders. Just holding from boats, but it should just be the 1-2 punch. The push in the corner, and Scuba gets out ahead of his teammate, but it doesn't really matter. Still is able to find that kill, a 3K for him, and another pistol in the hands of NRG.
Feels like it's starting to unravel. Nice early opener here for Timatino. Hopefully should be feeling like he's got a little bit in the tank there off of that. Just barely able to take down Kiko, but man, he's so sharp. The chamber just feels like a perfect fit for a player of his caliber, and Scuba continues to be an absolute nuisance in the pistol rounds. He's been really racking it up for NRG there. Continues to just thrive. Same kind of pistol buy we've been seeing from 100 Thieves. Now they did get an eco to go.
Twice.
On the other one, but a bandit for Timatino, and
yippee.
The music leaves me concerned.
Quick little tech pause. Yeah, we went 3 maps straight without having one, so.
True.
We'll pump the brakes here, but I'm being told that they're going straight back in just about, so winning on those final ready checks, and then should be able to resume.
Yeah, usually just kind of like a quick little earbud issue or something like that is often kind of what these are, and then they kind of unplug it, replug it back in, and you're usually good to go. It's okay. Let's see what we got. Marshall for Kiko, but he's on the other side of the map from this. It's Mata's Spectre, Scuba's Bulldog.
I mean, double dinks Ethan at range, but just outgunned the bandit, able to take him down. Very good damage to be found. Kiko is well tagged to 72.
And look at the awareness here from NRG. They know they're going to want to try to punish that.
Timatino unable to find a kill. Quick little back pedal though from Brock. Giving up that space. Trademark still to hold the front of the A site on that entry. Meanwhile, Mata able to intercept the enemy jet. Now a 2-player advantage in the hands of NRG. Looking to find themselves yet another flawless. Just been racking them up across that last map, and may just continue. Full blind going to be connecting onto Kiko, but still gets his vision back fast enough to take down the rest. So 3K for him, flawless for NRG. Back into a 2-0 start.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the little things that NRG does, especially when they're clicking like this, that makes this such a difficult team to beat. It's the way that they, Ethan goes out, does some damage, gets a kill, takes some damage, so trades places with Brock, falls back to a little bit of safety. Don't give anything up easily. And then Kiko had hit his trademark right around the corner there. 100 Thieves walk right into it. Good news here for Thieves. You will have Asuna's ult. So you have the ability to maybe create some space. He's hanging on to the spike right now, but Bang looking for that mid-aggression, looking for that push out. Scuba holding a paranoia in case anybody were to fall into their trap, but it's going to be a sidestep here from 100 Thieves, at least to start. To worry a bit about Cryo. He's looking for the lineup there with his cage. Does get where it needs to be. Lands right at the front door.
Yeah, but given the checks here, how many players they have in mid, I think NRG can be pretty decently comfortable that this lurk has not come through. Now smoke layered forward onto B main. How to slow this approach. Another one over towards Market as well. Dash in, looking for that switch. Mata looking for that kill, and he's going to be able to find it. Timatino dead. Asuna snap back. The door slams shut in 100 Thieves' face. Plenty of damage going to be exchanged here on both sides. Ultimately, it is NRG getting the worst of it, but Kiko finds that. Brock storms back in, catches Bang, and NRG now look to convert this bonus once again. Quick little exit, but Ethan lying in wait will find them. 4 HP, no problem. 3-1-1, 3-0 for NRG.
Well, the alarm bells should be ringing right now. This is a lot of hesitation from 100 Thieves on this execute. They had a timing, but they couldn't really pull the trigger on it to get in there before NRG is flooding into the site to prevent them, and then an unchecked corner spells their demise. And oh boy, I mean, sure it's Ascent, sure it's Defender's side, but that is a brutal start after getting brutalized on Haven.
Alarm bells certainly have to be ringing now. Kiko made the just back away briefly. So now can just dip his feet into the flames. He'll back up to full.
Well, just fishing a little bit. Oh, there's some damage.
Ethan certainly needs to be careful. Any more straight shots, and that's going to be him eliminated, but Kiko's going to be able to find the wand. That outlaw coming through. Now Molly going to be layered in. Retrieval of the spike, certainly not allowed. At least not yet. As Amada's just going to keep going for it. Says, well, I remember where the spike was, and I'm pretty sure you want to grab that thing. So just hounds him down, finds it through the smoke, hunts the last player, and it's yet another flawless for NRG. Starting to figure out how 100 Thieves have been finding success previously with those thrifties, and now they're starting to deny it.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's a double down on a trap play in mid. Saw it earlier. You know, Thieves didn't walk into it. This time they do. And NRG is more than happy to welcome their victims. And the really concerning thing here is how much money you've given up, because NRG players have not been dying. It's been flawless into one death into flawless. So you're...
Scuba and Mata catch capped.
Yeah, you're at such a deficit. I mean, this round has to be it for 100 Thieves if they're going to have any shot in this map, it feels like. So a little bit of spam back and forth, but...
A little bit of a spot. Meanwhile, drone forward. Pop now going to be confirmed in Brock. Putting himself on this forward line, just trying to spam through. Can't clean up the damage there, but Mata, curveball in, catches Cryo, run it back, immediately going to be invested. 100 Thieves heading for the hills, the peak, that opening shot, not to be found. Molly at his feet, Timatino takes the updraft out towards relative safety, but still leads quite a bit of damage.
They're just outplaying him at every twist and turn right now. Just great aggression. Knowing they could strike, and Cryo dealt with. Mata's holding the off angle in the corner.
Operator now down. That last curveball ready to go, try to stave them off right as the paranoia comes through, and it's going to be a smoke on top as well, but Mata just a hair off with that crosshair, so Vora just managed to find that elimination. Flash in and just waiting for his timing as Scuba swoops forward, finds the kill, looking for that final one, and I mean Brock. Oh, come on, man. The run and gun with the Odin is something diabolical. It's also something that 100 Thieves just cannot contend with.
Well, it's been about, I mean, these two teams going back and forth on their various maps, but here it's starting to be a rout. And NRG, you feel like now 100 Thieves is on the ropes, and NRG is just pummeling them with blow after blow, and they just can't find a response. The fans in disbelief. I'm in disbelief after the way those first two maps went. Now it feels like we might as well have just started a different series. It's like we're in a completely different universe.
Yeah. The total shift that has taken place from map 2 into 3, and now continuing for NRG in 4. It's staggering, and it's going to be shocking for 100 Thieves to be so far out in front, so favored to try to close things. Playing a map 4, on a map that you haven't dropped it this entire tournament. It certainly felt like this one was going to be in the bag, but at the moment, it's just been struggle street. And it's a collective 5 kills between all players on 100 Thieves across 5 rounds.
I didn't go back to Haven. They were just bottoming out in the kill department too. Clear the recon for Cryo. There's no further aggression. It's all just a bit of a ruse. Do have the Blade Storm for Timatino, but look at where Kiko got to.
Comes the peak. Waiting for it, and he's dead. That orb collected, those knives popped. They get absolutely nothing. Kiko, quick little readjustment, finds Asuna. Dodges the paranoia, even ducks into the corner. An elbow spot at the fast lane setup. Kiko ready for it. Push in, a greeting with the shorty. Another 3K for Kiko. Another flawless for NRG. And something's gotta give pretty damn soon if you're 100 Thieves.
I mean, they just look completely outdone and completely outsmarted right now. The way we were talking about the Thieves during the first two maps is now the way that we're going to be talking about NRG. The homework, the prep, insanely good. The way that Kiko able to shut down that danger of the Blade Storm from Timatino right off the rip. And it's just compounding into error after error. Disaster after disaster. I'm gonna flash forward and Kiko aggressively pushes out. That smoke goes down and he's got, oh, actually it's Mata who's got Asuna. Missed the shot.
Just continues to have the worst of times. 0-7-0 at the moment on this Phoenix. Run it back obtained in depths. Silent push. Outside of A main, drone at the ready for Bora. Has to send this, has to get information, has to try to clear these players. Trademark's still there to try to slow them down on entry. Meanwhile, TP just over the top of Heaven. Kiko gonna go backpedaling and now has the confirmation. Bang! Oh, he's able to find Scuba.
Spike planted.
Just catching a stray through that smoke.
So scary with that Odin coming through. Makes hell so dangerous, but that's a great reveal. They don't
great
get
reveal,
anything.
but not a bangable position.
Yeah.
Unable to get anything from there. Shock Dart gonna find a little bit. Sliding forward is Ethan trying to take the fight to them, trying to up the pace. But okay, 100 Thieves at long last will find themselves a round win. Keeping the lion's share of their weapons.
All right, we need to see them start streaking some rounds together themselves. If you're gonna feel like they have any hope in this, and I think stuff like this, you gotta start doing, spamming the smokes. getting a little bit more aggressive, trying to anticipate your opponent's movements. Because that's something NRG has been doing so well against you.
Nice!
A weight lifted off their shoulders. But how much more do they still have to shrug off? That's the real question. A little bit of Odin spam over at B main.
Enak entry-nya.
Cryo this time really safe.
Ooh. Thought he was going to commit for that one, but Timatino left to live another day. Crowd just wanting to show some presence, keep some interest drummed up on B. Swings in, finds the timing as Brock. I think he just wanted to clear out the camera. Neural theft now to go through as Asuna going in with that run it back. Ethan going to be facing forward alongside Kiko and clean up that ult. And for now, 100 Thieves starting to scramble. Recollect back on the Cat. Kiko now taking down that tour de force. No longer in the equation, but Mata out in the mid. Catches Cryo on the flank. Ethan some spray and pray towards tree, but nothing to be found there. The plant can be committed to.
Got that Hunter's Fury, but it's going into hell.
They're playing this one forward. As Scuba dinks through the floor. Timatino able to find Ethan at the same time. Vora cleans up another. And now it's just Scuba to try to slot away, get himself out to safety. The save having to be committed to in another round, going to be given over to 100 Thieves. Asuna on the prowl, should be good for his first kill here, and will be able to get himself on the board as well.
They're starting to create some space for themselves. They're starting to keep their opponents a little bit off balance so that they're able to at least get on the site, get some plants, get some money in the bank. Cryo, a nice punish onto Brock there. So he was trying to clear some util. Does get taken down himself, but the site hold very, very nice. Everybody for 100 Thieves getting involved. Now we got to keep it going if you're 100 Thieves. You got to just don't take your foot off that gas pedal. Brock, shock dart early, does connect on a Timatino. Takes him down to 83.
Goes that up and over, but Kiko catching that glimpse, rescues him, finds that elimination, but Asuna pushing forward, takes down Ethan and Mata. Not able to find much value off the ult. They've kept them contained though, stopped them from scaling forward, as well as gotten that Hunter's Fury out.
This is already pretty nice for NRG. Total map control, confirmation of where the trip is for Cryo, so that's going to be Scuba trying to use that against his opponents, that theoretical safety net. Turn into a Venus flytrap there. And they're going to walk right into it. Oh boy.
The things are coming down. How many can Scuba get is the real question. Should be traded at some point. Looks like they're reading this decently well. It's only going to be the one. Sparing their blushes here. Our 100 Thieves. Set up, nothing going to be spotted. Mata volleying there at main. Gets a curveball through. Shuts down Cryo. 23 seconds remaining on the clock to push forward. And Mata holds the door. Nico from heaven able to find the final. That's NRG already locking up a guaranteed lead at the half. 7-2. With a chance to really balloon this up once again.
Yeah, for sure. The money's pretty much going to be there the rest of the way, you feel like, for NRG. So it's going to be on 100 Thieves. Get some more rounds to go so they don't get put back down onto an eco. Well played by Scuba. Love the way that he used that trip against his opponents. Waited it out, got confirmation. That tees up Mata for the timing on the hot hands into the door hold. Brock just going for the timing spam. And that's got 100 Thieves standing outside of B main. They know how dangerous he is over in that space. He's such a menace. So difficult to deal with once he has that Odin available on the defender's side. Asuna, though, finds Mata over in short.
I wonder if that was off a jiggle peek or if that's just blind. I see the smoke now dissipating, so I think he just caught him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let's get back in the replay. Another way, that could very well be 100 Thieves saving grace in this round, but Brock is still going to be here with that Odin.
Dia.
Timatino to try to clear him. Throw ball through, tucks back. To the wall bangs here, and Brock does get tagged by that. A very good shot. Puts him to 31. Is now going to be exchanged for reposition, going to be spotted, knows that he's going to move over towards that generator side. Little short hop on that updraft, and Scuba, overwhelmed very quickly, is unable to find anything at all.
Spike planted.
Second shock dart, Johnny on the spot. Vora lucky to be alive. Break that window. Brock will reposition, avoiding this trap at heaven.
Man, so close.
Well, he needed to get into a better position to actually be able to get the wall bang through, to get that pin through. Bang does get eliminated, but Timatino finds Brock. And without that fight going their way, this seems unlikely. Ethan, can he get it done? The time working against him. Taps the defuse, clears the cam. Now they know he's going to be committing to it, and Cryo has the timing. 100 Thieves have a third round win.
Still some fight. Still got a little bit in the tank. Looks a little bit labored at times, but starting to find their moments. Even though, yeah, Brock has the Odin, he's able to spam through the wall. Kind of was curious if Ethan was going to rip the overdrive there, but had to just get it done with the guns. Almost did. A little bit scary there for a moment for 100 Thieves. They hold on.
There's a chance to make this a 5-7 half of themselves, which becomes very doable.
Incredible. If they can do that, then I really do believe they have a shot.
Oh, the drone. Okay, he's just offset enough. Meanwhile, Asuna able to find Ethan in mid. Kiko now going to be spotted. They look to run him down. He makes his exit over to market, but Asuna so very fast to try to chase in, but he'll be denied. Clean headshot from Kiko, keeps himself alive into the fight. Brock now just repositioning, considering that peak, but we'll tuck back, rejoin in alongside Scuba. Try to block them out on A.
The drone not going to give you anything here. Everybody hiding or wrapping the other direction. That being said, NRG pretty well has read what this looks like. No ultimate here for Bang to try to pick it up if this goes sideways. This just has to work. Bang's just going to be there for the lurks.
Off angle for Scuba. The recon going to be sent through here, slow creeping forward, now quickly taken down. It's 25 seconds. Do you have the time to actually go for this pivot? Bang does not have the ult. And he's going to be scaling forward. Maybe trying to just continue to keep these players on this side of the map, but look at where Mata is, and look at where Bang is gone. 6 feet under, the door shut, 12 seconds remaining. 100 Thieves is getting completely corralled.
Spike down.
Cycled around the map. And NRG will pick up another on this defender side.
Just trying to get a little too tricky at the end of the round there, but I mean, it was not going to go great either way. That's just a great hard read. They just sense that B isn't going to be their pivot. You know, it looks like maybe 100 Thieves are going to have a chance here, get a couple kills on the Phoenix. But then you're just snapped right down. Austin up to 6, him and Cryo trying to do something. It's been all NRG. They've got a couple ultimates. Ethan.
Kyle's crunch attack. 100 Sphere is going to be called in. Ethan able to find the first. Looking for those tags, looking for that pulse, and will be able to connect on one more. Orb grabbed by Mata, and now immediately run it back in play. Curveball going to be sent through. Finds the one. Timatino able to dash into the corner, keeps himself alive, but damage is suffered. And it's still 5 players strong. NRG want to make this another 9-3. This time in their favor.
It's unlikely you're going to get any ults here. Cryo, just the Guardian. I mean, Ethan, he's weak. If they can clear him, there's a chance. Oh. Now it's not looking good.
Now that 8-4 off the table. Unless they can cleanly breach this position, but not to be. Scuba and Ethan will find a 3K for the IGL, and it's another flawless round for NRG. Continue to rack these up. 6 rounds in the lead at the half.
It's a brilliant defender's side. So many reads that they had.
Absolutely insane here for NRG, continuing to string it together, but let's send things over to Ian and Lou.
It's getting heated. Are we going to go all the way? Time will tell. You join us back in the crowd. It is Valorant at the Esports World Cup Grand Final. We've got fans from all over the world. Does anybody speak English? Just me?
Y a-t-il des gens qui parlent anglais dans le public un petit peu peut-être ici?
Excusez-moi?
Yeah, I speak a little English, yeah.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you, fine. It's very beautiful play. I love this. Thank you, Gentle Suit, for the crowd. And it's very, very fun. The game is very beautiful.
Your English is fantastic, by the way. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Not really.
He's doing great.
Thank you, Gentle Suit, for the crown. And I hope 100 Thieves win. I believe.
Very
100 Thieves fan.
100 Thieves fan, effectivement. Et moi, j'ai envie d'aller de l'autre côté. Ma très chère, qu'est-ce que vous faites ici? Est-ce que vous y connaissez un petit peu quelque chose à Valorant? Qu'est-ce qui vous amène?
Moi, ce qui m'amène, j'accompagne mon neveu. Moi, j'y connais absolument rien. Donc, je découvre vraiment l'univers des jeux vidéo.
Merci beaucoup. So I don't know anything about video games, but I'm here with my nephew because he made me discover esports, and I'm actually enjoying myself.
And I love your glasses, by the way. Okay, what's your name, sir?
My name is Adnan.
Nice to meet you. Who are you here to support?
I'm actually here for the fun. I don't have a favorite team, so yeah, I wish good luck for both teams.
Oh, you got to pick one, please.
Well, so far, I kind of want to go for NRG, so we're going to have more content to watch. So, just for the content.
Well, seeing as we're in the crowd, Lou, let's just do a quick check. Who's taking this? 100 Thieves!
NRG!
I've got to give a shout out to our cameraman. He's down here doing a magnificent job, and this crowd is amazing. Let's get back into it. Faites du bruit!
Back in we go. 9-3, 4 more rounds for NRG. Close out this 4th map and extend it all the way to 5 split. As it should always be, as that final map. Well, they have been dominant these last 2.
You're at another must-win pistol here for 100 Thieves. Give yourself a good shout into this. It is Ascent, it is Defender's side, so a lot of times this can be where big swings happen, where all of a sudden neither team really has a grip on that attacker's half. It's a lot of classics here for 100 Thieves. A couple bandits in there too, but 2 classics, a ghost, kind of a bit of a scattered pistol buy. I mean, with how good Bang in particular has been with the classic, that should be the only gun he uses, it feels like sometimes. But shown clear. This is all fake. That's all it took to keep those players there.
Latino, what can he find? Shoulder spot. The spray down going to be coming through. He takes 2 of them low, but can't take either of them down. 23 health between Ethan and Mon as they do remain standing. Door not to be shut. We'll just leave that one open. Smalley up and over the top, could maybe find a kill, but no, they get deep enough into the site to try to avoid that damage. Asana making this noise, and it's a double lurk into B main. Pico able to find the one. Brock backpedaling, can just re-wrap over to Market perhaps. Required there to intercept him though. There's just no health now.
1, 2, 3, nice.
Finding his form yet again. A 3rd kill, and it's just Mata waiting for
1,
Brock to
2,
arrive.
3.
The Sheriff in hand, the push to his death, and Cryo holding Alley. A 4K on that Cypher, 100 Thieves. Another round win. Moving up to 4, exactly what they needed to see at the start of this half.
Yeah, really encouraging signs here for 100 Thieves. The fact that you lose a player early, he's able to do quite a bit of damage. You're able to counter this 2-man B main hold, and you're able to get the round win. Just whittle NRG down bit by bit and find a big, big pistol win, and Timotino knows it. He knows how important that was for them. They'd love to close this out in 4. The mountain in front of them. Just starting to get at that first level. A lot more to go.
Goodbye.
Top sebutin. Nice. Let's go, pretelin.
Well, Vora will get spotted out. There's not much they can do about
Delay.
it. A real way to try to collect the kill. Just the 4 classics in hand for NRG.
Going up.
Getting any value against this buy. Going to prove to be very difficult. Bang. Making a reposition, re-swinging. He's going to be able to collect 2 kills. Ethan Brock both going to be struck down. Kiko able to find the 1. Looking for that second. Will get the wall bang shot. Now it's just Mata. Wanting anything that he can get to try to build up towards that run it back.
It's a good read by Vora, but Mata's going to try and wrap all the way around the world. Spike is...
I mean,
oh well.
Yeah, now going to be spotted out. Obviously, does need to die. We'll just go for the orb. Wants to get as much charge as you can. And unfortunately, you're playing Phoenix, so you can't really take this into your own hands. If you ball yourself, you're just going to stay alive.
30 seconds left.
That's true. No options other than to go and fight. And the Cam even gets a spot on him to boot. They're just going to be patient around the spike. I think it's absolutely the right play. Don't give that extra gun over. Cryo goes for the outlaw. Should be round over. Indeed it is. Vora takes him down with the bulldog.
And buying a bit of time. Maybe just assessing what they want to do going into this anti-bonus.
True. Take a pseudo timeout there. Man. Nice reposition from Bang, or, well, fake of a reposition, I should say. There you go. Confidence builder, 400 Thieves. If they get this bonus.
They're right back into it. And suddenly NRG all the more at risk. Oh, Mata able to find one. Timotino cannot escape. Trying to tailwind out. It's caught back of the head. Duck dart into market, finds some damage on Vora.
Gonna take a pause here, our NRG. Consider their options, but with all that layered Cypher util at the front of A, I would expect that D would lean a little bit heavier B, but actually split 2-2. Doesn't tell you much there. Kiko kind of absorbing that on purpose. And then the rest of the team start to make their way in. Try to get this hit to go. I mean, 100 Thieves has read this completely wrong. They've gone over to A and are hoping that somehow NRG will decide incorrectly.
Okay, shut down on the ult. Curveball out. Otana able to take some space towards switch, but back over into the site. Watching try to shut down these entries, and he's going to be good for 1.
30 seconds left.
Kiko gets over towards backside though and is able to shut him down.
Nice.
How did
Bang will fall.
Lagi.
They cage it? Must have caged
Must
it.
have. He must have.
Either way, it's cheeky. Weapon's going to be recovered. He's going to have to try to pick them apart 1 by 1. First player found. Mata stacked up. An improv high-low. And they will deny the heroics from Cryo Cells. Round goes the way of NRG. Another step towards closing this out. Another step towards pushing this to split.
Personally, I'd like to see a little less gambling. It is the bonus, so okay. I think with that Cypher utility where it was, I would have liked to have seen 100 Thieves been a little bit more proactive on the other half of the map. You know, use that Cypher util as sort of a delay tactic if you're going to be ending up playing for retake anyway, like you were on that B site. But that's okay. Still, they could string some more together here. Get a real map going. Kiko does have that tour de force, so that's in play. Big kill for Timotino.
Mata eliminated nice and early.
Nice.
So tour de force shot not going to connect. He's able to get out scot-free. Kiko gets himself into a decent position though. Can try to control this top mid spot. Bottom of it, I should say, but Either way, there you go. How much vision did he have?
I don't know. I was asking myself the same question.
I'm gonna have to see that one back. Regardless, spray and pray on the Odin. Timotino taking over this round. The classic, the jump click, the right click is there.
Spike down mid.
The crowd erupting, begging for the ace. But once again, just like we had all the way back on Breeze, I don't think he's gonna be able to find it. Asana. Pole position to shut this one down. We'll just grab the orb, and if he can get the kill, he'll have his own ult online.
Wah.
But push out into the open. Scuba finds that kill. Breaks the line of sight, and Timotino playing this one out wisely. They know that they don't have the money at the moment to really try to chase for this, to put bodies on the line. So they will just allow for Scuba to survive. 100 Thieves still win this out. Once again, the gap brought down to 4.
Really good stuff there from Timotino. I mean, you've had these moments for 100 Thieves where their players start to hit these big multi-kill rounds that are difference makers. We saw this on the first 2 maps when it looked like maybe there was going to be some pressure. Maybe that NRG was going to be able to push back. You just saw him. Yeah, he jumped and saw him. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But like, if you could get Timotino fired up, if you could get these clutch plays, these big multi-kills to come through, that seemingly were in abundance for 100 Thieves during those first couple of maps, then you got to believe in the comeback. But NRG's coaching staff don't want to let that happen. They're going to sit down a little bit with the boys and see if they can steady this thing. It's gotten a little bit too out of control, and probably want to go over some execute ideas or some big picture ideas, how you can at least get a couple more rounds squeezed out. You just need 3 more.
Decent timing for them, but let's see what they're going to be able to put together for this next round. Just that 1 elimination found for them. 100 Thieves able to hold on to quite a bit.
Well, let's see what this looks like. See exactly the adjustments that NRG trying to make. To me,
this goes here.
Looks like pretty safe early play, a little bit of mid counter play.
Get out of my way.
They can do from top mid. You know, the blades used early here for Timotino.
And nothing spotted at all. Obviously knows the Phoenix is there, but couldn't find a punish for it.
No 9-3 curse. Well, we'll see.
Time will tell. Can be one hell of a curse as well. Bring this series to its end, and Cryo finding one. Timothy to the quick peek out. Mata dead on the floor. 100 Thieves not done yet. So to re-ramp that energy. Quick spot in. Kiko going to be blinded. Scuba able to find Asana there. Tree, but bang. Holds down. A main. Another elimination found. The tripwire there in Kiko's face. As the door gets shut.
Scuba TP past it. I don't know if they're aware of that. Bang, at least maybe.
But he's got to try to play alongside Kiko, you would suspect. But the trip getting cleared. He's going to slowly drift his way over to this position before. It seems like he is ready and waiting for it, but he just can't get that Odin to sing. Some damage found with the kill, not there. Neural Theft now going to be invested from Cryo. They get the reveal, and Timotino is here a hell of a lot faster and sooner than they might have anticipated. TP towards Alley. Buys it some more time. Kiko, a minor amount of noise made at Pizza. The headshot found. The tail went forward. Some blind shots in. He's got the Phantom behind this as well, and Scuba is dead. Timotino finds him eventually. As 100 Thieves, 3 rounds to go to tie this up.
Now they look sharp. Now their decision-making looks really good. The aim is much more steady. Timotino feeling it. Last couple of rounds have been crazy. Cryo coming alive again. The hero from Sunset.
One enemy.
They're able to spare some blushes from Haven. Him and Timotino.
Timotino.
Starting their role. And we continue. We're halfway up the mountain almost, it feels like. We're getting there.
Just want to let you guys know what happened in the pistol round, that's all. In case you forgot. At the half, it wasn't that long ago, but now 100 Thieves are running their way back into this. Quite some time has gone by.
Asuna's got his ult. Might get into Vora's Hunter's Fury for the next round, depending on how this goes.
They're trying to clear close left, but Cryo and Vora just holding down
Oh,
M1.
nice.
And they're tearing them
Nice.
apart! It was a matter of time before they got one of their own. 100 Thieves find the thrifty. Find the flawless, I should say. My brain's starting to break down.
Well, 100 Thieves' brains are starting to re-engage. They're getting back online. And this one's easy, sure. They just have a good read and have a good choke. You know, the crossfires there with the Phantoms and the Odin. But to me, this signals that Vora is really back into this match. All the players, the nerves are starting to wear out. They're getting that energy back. The crash that we saw in Haven. The pieces are being picked up and put back together. And it's looking maybe that the welding is going to be sturdier than before. We'll see, though.
Big reveal out. And Terimakasih finds the collat! Ryan is gone for about a map and a half, but boy, is he back!
He waited on that.
His Brock just kept giving him the angle. He wasn't making any connections.
Crazy.
So he's just able to linger. Lines them both up, and that is devastating.
Beyond his years with that play right there from Timatino. That is incredibly well done. And now you got to save. You're looking at a couple players with 200 credits. So you got to make the call here early.
30 seconds left.
And 100 Thieves can go hunting. I mean, these players with the Phantoms, I think absolutely should be starting to push the map. Just see if they feel the comfort to do so. I mean, you can use the op to maybe hold down mid. You know the spike is there. Just, are you going to get anything out of this?
10 seconds left.
What a flash.
For a ball out. Scuba able to find a good amount of damage, but now Molly here at his feet. Cryo. Oh, the timing is about to be devastating as Kiko has fallen, and Cryo nothing saved. NRG once again faltering as 100 Thieves are one round away from tying this up.
Living up to their name there at the end of this round. The Thieves steal everything from NRG. And now they're the ones reeling. Now they're the ones on the back foot. Now they're the ones staring down the void of the end of their run at EWC 26. Is there going to be that second timeout? Indeed, there is. NRG, maybe the last one. Have to figure something out. They've tried a couple different things, some big executes, trying to work the map a little bit, but some of that mid presence that Timatino's been able to establish either outside of Pizza or from short A has really been causing problems. Those opening kills, he's able to push some space at B main. He's doing a lot of different things on the map and doing them really well. Big difference maker. Cryo starting to come alive in some of these holds and some of his anchors. Starting to play like that player we know he can be. So NRG again, maybe trying to find answers that weren't in the playbook at all. So Bonkar, a phenomenal coach, gonna have to put some of his best out there that we've seen from him yet. Mata very close to his ult, one away. So that's something you're probably talking about here. Ethan has an overdrive. This is a very doable eco, pseudo eco. Kiko does have a rifle. They're being quiet. Maybe worried about some kind of counterplay, some kind of trap from 100 Thieves, but 100 Thieves more into a default type. Gonna use this drone to try to tee up Timatino with that op again. This time NRG wise to it. Uses that smoke to cut it off. It's a good counter, something I'm sure was talked about during that timeout. We wait. They're gonna run the clock down, try to make 100 Thieves sweat. Good news is,
comes with risks.
Yeah, you're gonna have the weak side. The bad news is it's where all the Cypher util is.
Or maybe just in position to try to assist with that Hunter's Fury. And he will go ahead and let her rip. Allison at the same time able to scale forward. A couple pot shots in. And he will get snapped back. Mono with that stinger able to find him, and now he's going to be spotted out, making his way over to Ali, and Cryo from the site will be able to find that kill. The ping reveal. Ethan dead. Cryo hungry for more as he feasts on NRG. He cannot find the ace, but he will find this round win.
10 seconds left.
Let's Kiko can do the unthinkable. The scale forward is there. Bang strikes him down. And they tie it 10-10.
Again, it's just like Cryo disappeared for a map and a half. Now he's back into his groove, back into his comfort.
30 seconds left.
And he is shutting NRG out again. This has been brilliance on display. This one right here, maybe the most important of them all. The 4K for the Cypher. How many times have we said that today? A couple. Oh man, Cryo gunning for that MVP maybe. And we are all tied up.
Ooh, nice.
And this right here could be the most pivotal round, the one that determines whether NRG can close this out, or if 100 Thieves will take this series. An attempt to prove that curses do exist.
Look at the ults here for NRG. Gotta make these work here. Has to be this round. Money's not great either. Oh, Ethan.
Shots going through. Asuna tucked away.
Nice.
Timotino on the repeat, able to find Kiko. He finds Brock.
Kok sambil lompat?
Mata able to hold his own for one. Timotino lingering on that molly, trying to find a little bit more value, but now is going to be corralled into a corner, completely surrounded and flushed out as Mana comes away with the goods. Down values falling low. Ethan desperately trying to stay tucked here as Shock Dart goes up and over. Can he strike? Can he catch him off guard? It's going to be Scuba finding the first, and now suddenly Bang, the last one standing. NRG faithful here in the crowd, trying to spur them on to this win to regain the lead by one. Bang to try to clutch us out, has still that paranoia, clears the close corner. If he sends it into the boats, could just blind up both. Blinding. Goes through, but there's the curveball out in reply, and Scuba to hold his own. NRG, not finished yet, not willing to give the lead over to 100 Thieves.
The confidence here from NRG to just double down on this fight. It looks miserable. You shut down the run it back. You get two taken out with the op, but then they are just so pressured. They feel like they have to go for this, so they're sending players in through market, and they just have to keep pushing. And they're able to barely get through, and the rotation's just a little bit slow from 100 Thieves to get there. Timotino trying to stay alive as long as he could, but the walls just closed in too quick.
Timotino hearing this sprint, jumps the corner, thought for a second he's gonna have another clap. Finds a kill to Ethan, the 100 series coming through in reply, but trying to hound down this Jet. Gonna prove to be difficult. The follow-up pulse, however, connects. He dodges out the third and final. Curveball forces him away. The scale forward hasn't been able to continue. At least not yet. Mata now slotted in. Bang trying to watch that tree side.
Aduh,
Swings in though to his death. Mata taking his head off. Gets it back into a 4v4.
Not ready yet.
Quick flanks coming.
Watch for.
Yeah.
Mata trying to keep them protected. Hasana, does he go for the curveball here? Could have them out there, but he's just going to try swing into it. And Mata takes that every day of the week.
Lu dapat info di situ ada orang ya, flash dulu lah.
Going one at a time.
kagak di
Your name is 100 Thieves, not Single Thief. You can throw more bodies at this problem, but they do it in sequence. They do it alone.
Gila kali ya.
NRG will get up to 12. As 100 Thieves may have just let this map slip out of their grasp.
Definitely feels like it.
Mana has a 4K, NRG has a map point.
Yeah, that's one you're going to be kicking yourselves about. I'm very concerned about that because you can just hold that A site. You've taken so much space on the map. Just wait for NRG. You can outweight them here, but everybody just starts peeking in one at a time. Bang, then Asuna, then Vora, and you've given the round away. So certainly the timeout, the last one, you would think going to be called here by NBS. Calm them down, say, hey guys, we could have had that round. You just need to wait. NRG happy to pause for ages. They're one of the most patient teams out there.
Play together or die alone. 100 Thieves unfortunately chose the latter. Now, need to run back these next 2 rounds to push this into overtime if they want to avoid this going over to split. The recovery that we've been seeing from them in this half, it's been incredible to watch, but rounds like that, it feels like you squander all of that good effort. You just serve it up so easily.
And this split is concerning, considering Thieves got blown out on it the one time we've seen it this event, although NRG hasn't even shown it. Clear, just looking for some util there. See if the Cypher cam was around. It's gonna be a tour de force.
Here.
Kiko looking for a player to make a play out of the smoke. Looking for some kind of trickery, some kind of trap, but instead it's just a drone that sees the Phoenix, and now you're gonna hear the Neon. That's on purpose. But Cryo, so far making the right read to not let go of A. Reinforcing to give you the strong side here. Just got to avoid that tour de force. Just a matter of the timing now. As soon as those duelists get over there, and when do 100 Thieves players start to cheat? Because look at Timotino. He's taking a bunch of space with that op.
Full 5 into A main. 2-man firing squad, the drone. Go out over the top of smoke now onto that tree side. Paranoia gonna be exchanged, but bang, caught! But Cryo, spray and pray, able to find 2. The TP4, Cryo in with another. He's looking for that 4th. The flash connecting onto Asuna, however, finding Scuba. And he might just be Mr. 4K of the tournament. Cryo, can he find it? The flash in Asuna to take the second 100 Thieves. A monster round to be found. There's one more to go for overtime.
This is exactly what you needed here. Get them a little more disciplined. Don't overreact, don't overstretch. Slowly but surely, take your advantages on the map. Gain a little bit of space. You can lean your strong side over here. Great recognition of that attempted fake sell with noise and cues by NRG with their 2 duelists. Then you're able to hold the line. Cryo up to 24. Here we go again.
Just looking for a timing shot. Drop down was there. Ping reveal on Asuna, and he's gonna get caught. Kiko able to have him. There's now 3 players up through mid, through market. And Cryo again, pressure on his shoulders to swing out bang. Gonna be able to find 1. Cryo gets another. Bora cleans up 2. Scuba has to do it all. But Pang landed an anti-climax, but get ready, because we have more 100 Thieves. They pushed this into overtime.
All right, finally, we get a close map between these 2. Beautiful stuff from on top of the box. It's like for a moment there with the 6-shot Scuba had on the Timatino that it was going to be maybe a little close. Both those players on Thieves that were still alive were pretty weak. Yeah, jaw-dropping. We've had tons of that here today. Look at Mata and Cryo topping the charts there. Kiko with 21, great stuff on the chamber, but now we see, is this just gonna be whoever can get that attacker's round first? And it's 100 Thieves who get the first crack at it. Little spam, that doesn't dissuade anybody. If 100 Thieves just have the confidence to just go for the breakout here, they have a little bit of a window.
And NRG starting to reassess here. Jump peeks into mid. Nothing going to be spotted there. Zasana catching a glimpse there onto Ethan, sends up the volley. Put him down at 51. Timatino wanting to try to clear this held position. The curveball going to be set through the full blind, connecting in Asana. Profiting. Scuba eliminated. Ethan gone. Mata
Spike down.
able to find one. The spike on the floor. The molly there at their feet down towards hell. But Asana finds another as Kiko will fall. Curveball up and over the top. The Phoenix eliminated. It's just Brock left standing. And not long. 100 Thieves take the opening round.
That's exactly what you needed. The confidence to just make a play. No hard read. You just kind of guessing a little bit here. Let's see if we can find open space on A and punish it and give yourselves match point. Beautiful stuff from Asana. What a moment. But they need one more.
Match point in their hands.
My God.
After a 3-9 half, 100 Thieves complete the run back, push it into overtime, and now hold this series, this tournament in their hands.
And think about this, Achilleos, they've had 2 timeouts during their attacker side did NRG. They didn't really amount to much. Maybe one round in there out of those that you can really attribute to it. So here, you've got to get it. You have to. But it is feeling very, very difficult. And I think for the side of 100 Thieves, you're probably just talking about little things that you can shore up. Same ideas, same thoughts that got you a lot of those rounds after your timeout. And you were down by a couple. Just hold the line. But they're going to maybe go for something aggressive here again.
Silent creep back. Dodging that out, but Kiko.
Oh, what
still
a read.
Wise to it, suspicious about that smoke. That is a critical shutdown to be found to Timatino. Left on the floor, a 4v5. They want this tournament to end right here, right now.
They got to take a pause, split the map a little bit, go for that 2-2. NRG thinking the same. Let's take a moment. Let's see if we can make them make a mistake. They've done it before. They've gotten a little bit antsy. And they've got that kill, so they're going to feel like the B side may be the weaker of the two anyway. You know, if you got that Phoenix and that Jet there, it's unlikely the Cypher is going to be there. This is going to be the side of the map where there isn't going to be the Sentinel. You went for that trap play early. This could be your moment.
A 2-2 split, creating pressure on these players. Zasana holds them back for now with a molly. Still the Blaze Wall to try to play in. Tuck's forward, he might have been caught by that relay, and yes, he has been now. With that recon, he is going to be noted, but he's still holding his own. 2 kills found, looking for more, he points back! How has he found Scuba?
Sabar, sabar, Rayo sabar.
He set the team up so incredibly well. This Brock has 100 Fury, but he's trapped here at boats.
Flash. Boom.
The 2v2 try to settle it all. Slow on the scaling. The check forward, bang, instantaneous. Finds the kill, and now it is all on Brock. Box in, contain, a spot to 1.
Nice.
But he ends up falling. Cryo gets it done. 100 Thieves are your EWC Valorant winners here in 2026. It has felt like 100 years since they have won a damn thing, since they have lifted a trophy. But here today, they come out on top.
The city of love becomes the city of thieves. They plunder, they pilfer, and they persevere in Paris. Unbelievable stuff from the 100 Thieves. A hot start, a worrying map 2, a worrying first start to Ascent, but they get it done. And what a moment here. Some of these players finally getting their time to shine on the international stage at NBS. Oh my God, he's done it again.
That he has. Well, now it's time to go over to the stage and celebrate our winners.
Gentlemen, incredible. We cannot lift this just yet because there's something we need to do. There is one more key to crush. Come with me, 100 Thieves. What an incredible victory. They came to Paris with a purpose and they shock the world in our grand final. Who wants to do it? Who wants to take the honor? Timotino steps up to crush the final key. Stand by, Timotino, not yet. Hold on, stop just 1 second. I need to know how the fans are feeling right now.
NRG, what do you want to tell the 100 Thieves boys before they smash the energy key?
He played a great game, but Brock, there are other guns than Odin!
Y'a d'autres hommes que l'Odin! Time for some key crushing here!
And take it away. This is it. 100 Thieves came, conquered, and crushed! Everyone standing in their way. NRG, the final key to be crushed here in Paris. Gentlemen, there's only one thing left to do. The trophy is there for the taking. Please put your key inside of it and raise it high in the air in front of this packed out crowd.
Mesdames et messieurs, NRG et 100 Thieves se sont battus, mais ce sont les 100 Thieves qui se sont opposés. Make some noise for your winners of EWC 2026 100 Thieves.
Gentlemen, raise the trophy. Your winners of Valorant at the Esports World Cup. 100 Thieves.
Mana artinya? Zoom. Ada. Kita melihat itu kan.
Beautiful stuff here from 100 Thieves. Lou, let's begin.
Of course, Timotino, as you're breaking the trophy on stage, of course, first of all, congratulations, bravo to our bilingual king, because yes, Timotino parle français, et je vais lui poser ma question en français. Last time you mentioned Kylian Mbappé when we were on stage, and it seems like maybe you're starting a bit of a legacy here with that trophy. Est-ce que c'est ce que tu as envie de faire un petit peu peut-être dans le futur? Commencer à être une légende de Valorant comme Kylian Mbappé dans le football?
Je sais que je vais le devenir, il n'y a aucun... C'est sûr.
I know, I'm gonna become a legend. That is for 100% sure. Back to you, Ian.
Thank you, Lou. I'm standing by now with Asuna. Now, you've been a part of this organization for such a long time through the builds and the rebuilds. Why do you think everything clicked here in Paris?
We have an amazing coaching staff, amazing IGL, and we have just meshed really well. And it took us a while to get going, but I'm glad that we hit our peak right at the right time.
You deserve.
GG. Deserve. Thank you.